Howdy, y'all.
Hello.
Howdy.
Joe Hill's here, recording as I always do
I
from
got
Nashville, Tennessee, with Fliptronic Bex. Where's Jordan?
That way. You went that way.
Jordan is here
Jordan
too.
went that way.
I had to get my drink.
Yeah, the two musketeers of Fliptronic, and then Art, if you want to
No.
move in, and my friend Art, who I worked on Pitfalls and Penguins with. Y'all might have seen him in those streams if you hung out here back in 2010. So, yeah, we're excited to play a game today. Bex and Jordan, can you tell us a little bit about what we're playing?
It's a game.
It's a game.
It's a game. It's got 4 legs.
Hold on, I think you're muted.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on, let me double check.
Am I muted now?
We got. I think it should be good.
Okay.
Just sounded low.
Look, I'm not muted anymore.
Alright.
I figured out microphones.
Game. We brought a game back with us from Expo.
Yeah, it's got 4 legs, and it's got a box, and it's got some toys in it, and it's got
It's
speakers.
Godzilla.
It's Godzilla. Yeah, we got a Godzilla. We got a
Premium.
Godzilla.
No, I was gonna back you when you announced the premium part, but
It's a premium, so we picked this up as a show pin. Not the musical composer, Chopin, but I know it's a really bad joke. I'm sorry. But we got a show pin, commonly known as off the floor.
Lots of people played on it.
Lots of people played on it, but we don't care because we don't like waiting, and this is the way to get something without waiting.
if it's on the floor for less than 5 days, it's still good.
It's
Yeah.
still good. Still
Yeah.
good. Just a little dirty.
5-day rule.
5-day rule.
5-day rule. 5-day rule.
What if
Yeah.
someone licks it?
Well, then
I mean-
it's
I
there.
really hope nobody licks
Maybe
this.
that's how they claimed it.
Hopefully they weren't licking the shooter rod or
Yeah.
something.
Oh yeah, I don't want to know how many people touched the shooter
So
rod.
we've got we got it also set up with the insider connected. So
Looks
there's
like you
like
lost something there.
Oh,
it's
those are
just
his
my
headphones. It's
I'm
fine.
just setting down my cell phone.
Jordan
'cause
needs to
it's-
make sure that the sound is good.
Sounds good.
Oh, you can make chat big.
Yeah, I can make the chat bigger so we can read it.
Don't you have to give the chat money to make it big?
No, they give me money. So we're not going to be doing the traditional face
Well,
camera
let's go fast.
expansions today, but tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. I do have the abacus down
Did you
here.
want to move the laptop over this way and that?
And then we can
That's
read the
easy.
chat.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
That is yay.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
thank
somebody
you.
says, Joe, is this yours or a rental? Bex and Jordan bought this.
Just
and
bought it.
They're,
It's ours.
they're driving home and
It
they
is
decided
a
to
third of the
stop
way
here.
back.
And
Yeah.
3 hours out of their way to come play pinball with me, which I feel so appreciative of them doing that.
I'm telling you, Joe, it's really wonderful to have a pinball machine in your kitchen. I have 3.5. And then 5 more in the living room. We actually have no other furniture. It's literally just pinball machines.
Well, that's
That's it.
great, though. I mean, they're good for all seasons.
Yeah, you can sleep under them if you put like a twin mattress down there. Like,
Oh, yeah.
easy.
It's perfect.
Easy.
So Joe, what you ought to do is buy a pinball machine and then use it to barter free lodging whenever you go to cons.
Yeah, that's probably a good investment. I'm going to go ahead and get that PayPal link in here. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills.
Yeah, go.
Position your mic.
You guys,
Oh, sure.
you guys can go
Oh,
tip
it's slowed
Joe
down.
because
Yeah.
Joe made us
Oh,
drinks.
this is turning.
Yeah.
And I don't have people make me drinks very often. Also, this whiskey is really good.
Like,
So please
Turn your
reimburse Joe for the whiskey that we're drinking.
Devin Crotty says, Joe said his kitchen wasn't good for streaming from. This is not my kitchen. This is like the space out. The actual kitchen is so tiny. Let's not do that. No. The kitchen is so tiny that Bex is confused that we are not in the kitchen. Because, like, right through this door is, like, a stove and, like, a refrigerator. There is no way to have 2 people in that kitchen.
I thought that was a closet with a stove in it.
Yeah, it's yeah.
no door.
So Bex keeps referring to this as the kitchen, but this is, like, where our, like, breakfast table
It's
is.
a room.
Hey, welcome, Sarif. Glad you could join us tonight. Yeah, we're drinking George Dickel and Coke. Well, they are. I'm having Sundrop and tequila. So this is a mature stream. So, yay.
Also, I swear. I'm going to try really hard to not swear as much as I usually do, but I do swear
Oh, you can
a
swear
lot.
on the Joe stream.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
just because I choose not to doesn't mean I'm judgmental,
okay.
right?
Oh, okay.
But-
We have a friend who doesn't swear on his stream, so we try to actively swear to him more because it makes him deeply uncomfortable.
Oh, no, it's very hard to make me deeply uncomfortable.
Yes, exactly that.
I know some ways.
Yeah, well, Art's known me. Art and I went to high school together, so we met like 21 years ago. So it's a real treat to have him over, because he's not really into Minecraft, and so when we stopped doing the Pitfalls and Penguins tabletop streams, like, I haven't had a lot of excuses to have him over. So it's like, oh, pinball, let's go. So, yeah.
At least, it could be Cleopatra 2525. We could have done that. So consider yourself lucky that it's a pinball machine hauled hundreds of miles from Chicago.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
So, Looks like we actually got our first tip of the stream from
Nice.
Aaron. Thank you very much for the 5. Appreciate it, Aaron. Let's see. It's weird because like the cameras are all in weird places today. I think I'm holding this up somewhere. Yeah, somebody.
it's like the
we got
face
it. You
cam.
can see it right there.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where to look because I'm used to like, okay, I normally put the chat directly under the camera, so when I'm reading the chat, I'm talking directly to them. That's it. Okay, it's right there. Yeah. So now, like when I'm reading the chat, I'm looking away. It's strange.
If you really want to like show the abacus, you can just be like plunk, but then you probably don't want to play
I don't want to touch the playfield. So this is also connected to Stern Insider Connect. I saw Jordan register this as an owner, which is a very cool thing.
Also, that's not out yet for home pins.
Does it not connect on this?
Or well, it's
No. You can't get the retrofit kit yet. So it's only on newly shipped games, which is like basically Godzilla.
yeah.
But you like have a QR code for your account, and you walk up to the machine and put it face down to this little reader at the bottom right here, and you can see I got logged in.
Yeah, I'm going to try and log in too. Art, you don't have to do this because I know that you don't care enough to register with Stern.
You're right.
So I guess I'll be player 2. There we go, JBH.
I have to log on.
That's
Well,
me.
you got 27 seconds.
Well, Jordan, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm third player then.
Oh no! I screwed everything up.
Well, no. So here's the beauty of these machines. You can hold left flipper and start, and just completely kill the game.
Whoa, because it's on
But now
free
we have
play?
to. But now we have to relog in.
Oh.
So I found a good trick
So
is
how
to.
do I hop in then?
Well, no, you can hit start after we log in.
Okay, so I just had to be the last one?
Yeah. So we can relog in.
Badger, we feel very posh. We feel very fancy.
I found a good, like a little life hack is to just screenshot your QR code.
That's what I've got
Yeah.
here, yeah. And then I also realized I have to screen lock it so it doesn't rotate. Because like otherwise when I hold it down.
Hold it back a little bit. You gotta turn your screen brightness
Hey!
up. Oh no, I got you.
Thank you to Ezra Manning for tipping
So now
5,
we
who
can
says
go-
to help with alcohol reimbursement. Oh, thank you so much, Ezra. Appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the arts and whatever this is in particular.
Thank you for your support.
Yes.
Yeah, we got player 4 there. So it's me,
Okay.
Joe, Becca, and then Art.
And just to answer your question, Joel, we do not have a T2. Our current lineup is Metallica,
Game of Thrones. Mandalorian.
Tron,
Stranger Things.
TNA,
Bad Cats. Multimorphic
Multimorphic
P3.
P3, which has 2 playfields.
Yep, and then in storage is an Earthshaker and Pinball Magic.
And also there's that
You
little
have 2
teeny
in
tiny.
storage too? Wow.
Yeah,
They're projects.
they're
Wow.
projects. Yeah.
Okay, well, we just got another 20 from Benjamin. Thank you, Benjamin. Normally we would say, like, expand Joe, and we make the camera big. But,
You can get really close to the
yeah, I
camera.
can get really close to the camera.
Yeah, like right in there.
Uncomfortably
Yeah,
close.
look how close he is. Yeah, he's really blurry. You've
Yeah.
expanded Joe.
Yay, do-do-do-do.
How much do these cost on average? It depends. Secondhand pinball market's kind of nuts right now.
Yeah.
Jazzy Wolf, there's also not an app. It's just through their website.
It's,
The
yeah.
MSRP on this guy is $89.99, I think, or $8,900 for the premium. Which comes
So
with all
keep
the fancy
those
stuff.
donations coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Joe gets the money. We don't. But like, if you give
But
Joe
you might want one of
money,
these too.
yeah, he might want one. So give Joe money so he can get one.
Probably won't hear most of the call outs and like music or stuff because I don't have direct audio hooked up, but we'll just have fun with it.
Well, like I said, I did buy drinks and breakfast, or not breakfast, snacks. If we do really well, maybe we can get breakfast.
And Daniel, there are some really cool. So there's another manufacturer called Multimorphic that makes the P3, and the actual second half of the playfield is an entire like laser array where it can tell where your ball is, and the top half is like a traditional playfield, and it's really neat. That's all also Wi-Fi connected, and it's internet compatible, so you can actually, if you're playing a game called Cosmic Kart Racing, you can actually like play another person like halfway across the world. There's a lot of innovation in pinball. It's not just like the bells and stuff that you got in, circa, I don't know, 1940.
You know what I would love to see is a Fisher-Price themed pin that just straight up has the xylophone and so it does the pinball chimes on the playfield.
That would be amazing.
The little hammers come down and hit it.
Ding, 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 ding.
They could have the Fisher-Price telephone, the little popper thing. There's a whole bunch of stuff.
You could do so many. Highly breakable, challenge accepted. I break stuff all the time.
Yeah, she does.
I'm gonna get my drink.
Yep. Also, please don't break my daughter's screen. This is our Japanese screen she uses for her remote school Skype calls.
I know, we're gonna try really hard to not break anything.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, Godzilla, it's a shame I don't have anything Japanese themed we could put behind us. Oh yeah, except for the only Japanese screen we have. Hey, thank you Tanner Blaze for the 5 who says, will we see the Beetlejuice? Traditionally, the Beetlejuice does arrive if we hit a certain point. I learned recently after people tipped enough at once to trigger the Beetlejuice, because I used to just do it one at a time. It's about $400. If we hit $400, I can go get my Beetlejuice jacket.
Beetlejuice.
Do it.
All right, building.
But yeah, we are currently at 35, so
I've hit the building enough to where I can start locking balls. If I get 3 in here, this building's gonna actually collapse.
It's amazing. And also, Neoria, we have something called a Zizzle, which is literally like a teeny tiny pinball machine. It's super small. So that's why I refer to it as half of a pinball machine. And Ezra Manning, there is an episode of Drunk History where they do a segment on Roger Sharp, who is the guy who made pinball legal. Because spoilers, it was illegal for a little while.
Oh, I love that moving building.
It's so cool.
Awesome.
I've been playing the pro version of this all weekend at Music City Multicon,
Yes.
and that does not have the moving bridge or building or the Mecha Godzilla there. I missed the skill shot, but that's okay. Can I get up in that building?
You can.
That is really where I want to go.
Yeah, building's where the multi-ball is at, and that's when it starts playing the Blue Oyster Cult song.
I'm hitting those power lines, but you know.
That's where I've heard there's a lot of points. Why was it illegal? It was considered gambling, like pachinko. They did not think that you would require skill to play this game. It was all just like you were bound to be putting your quarters into nothingness.
There we are. First building. Got a loop. Can we get another? No, not a loop.
Ooh.
Also, we did get to check out the pinball terminal place today.
You're getting achievements.
Did I start bridge attack? Oh, okay. Hey, achievements! Yay!
So we did go to, what is it, Game Terminal?
Yeah, we went to Game Terminal.
We did go to Game Terminal. Can I hand this to you?
The Godzilla Blue Oyster Cult song is in this.
Yeah. You know what? While you guys do that, I'm gonna grab another table to set drinks down on.
Ooh,
that
sounds
seems
like a good
smart.
idea.
I'm still on the mic and they can't hear me because I'm really far away from the table. But everybody else in the street can't hear me. Yeah.
God, I love that. I love the, there we go. There's one
How do you guys
ramp.
feel about right here as the drink setting location?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Well,
What
Jordan,
the-
that's...
Okay, just give it a little shake. Give it a little shake.
Well, there's no
shake.
tilt bob in it.
There
Oh, there
it
is. There is.
There's some other tilt bob that fell out in the car.
We found that a spare tilt bob. Okay, well, good to know where that is. This is also a show game. So we were told that there might be a few things that are just a little weird.
It also might not be level.
Yeah, we
didn't have a level to level it. So
We didn't bring a level.
blind.
Our friend Neil, if you're watching this, we need our level back. Or no, Alex. Alex,
Yeah,
we need our level back.
But yeah, it was my first time to Game Terminal. That place is awesome. I want to live in there.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. I'm hoping to do some meetups with fans and stuff there because they've got like party room or whatever I could rent. The other thing I love about it is you always want to do fan meetups at places that have counter ordering rather than table service. And so people because
you don't have to wait forever.
Well, and then also like you don't have to worry about like 3 people left without paying their bill, and then it's on me as the organizer to cover it.
Yep.
And also Super T-Beans. Joe is good, but his daughter is better. Your daughter is delightful.
Oh, thank you.
I enjoy her a lot.
Yeah, she had so much fun getting to go to Game Terminal, and because like I've been telling her like we'll go, we just can't go when it's busy. But she was always like, can we go at like 11 a.m. on a Saturday? I'm like, no, that place is full. I haven't been watching the scores. Who is in the lead at the end of the first round?
I'm not gonna lie.
Not
Not
last.
last.
So
Let's take a look-see.
Art's got 3.8 million.
Jordan. Spoilers, it's Jordan.
I'm in last place.
If anybody goes to
It's
Game
okay.
Terminal,
Joe's last.
if anybody goes to Game Terminal, I set the grand champ on Deadpool.
Oh, look, it's Alex. Sir Snarf. We
Sir
need our
Snarf.
level. I love you. Also,
All right, so like one
this
ball's
isn't
coming out the
level.
building, so it's going to stay on top of the building, which is cool.
Yeah, you could.
Sir Snarf is our friend Alex.
I love the camera placement. Obviously, so Fliptronic streams pinball all the time. You can find them at twitch.tv/Fliptronic. Jordan knows how to set up a camera. I love you can see the ball on top of the building that he locked there. So basically, if you can hit that green arrow at the base of the building, the ball will go up a little elevator thing to the top there and wait for multi-ball to start. There it
Here
is.
comes the
It's
second
a
ball.
really cool Mac.
Yeah, I like it.
There it is.
In pinball, one of the things they figured out that I love is they're like, hey, we want you to look at this. We're going to make a light flash next to it. So like they want to show you, hey, this is coming out on the top of the building.
Here we go. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing.
Watch the building up here. It's gonna shake a little bit.
Oh, you have our alerts.
Oh, I have my alerts here. Let me disable those.
But people are following you.
Oh, thanks.
I
Thanks
appreciate
for
that.
the follow,
I need to
Ross.
go to the player scene real quick, so this is gonna like cut us out for a minute.
Oh.
It's okay. There's a ball save.
Okay, that should cut out the alerts.
Okay. Thank you for the follow for us, though. Thank you. That's weird. It's weird. It's fun when you like
using my
cross promote
streaming laptop.
streams.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Well, so that's the funny thing is, so we're streaming from Jordan's laptop because he has all his cameras here. Him and Bex got their mics. I guess we technically have my lights, but yeah,
We do.
this is a weird hybrid stream, and it's fun. Like I haven't gotten to do a lot of this stuff. It's usually just me by myself, or if I go somewhere with a friend, like we're just on one person's gear.
Well, if you come visit in Austin, we can do this again.
That was a bad multi-ball.
Yeah. Are there any big pinball events down in Austin?
Not in Austin.
Everywhere. Dallas and Houston, basically. Houston, you got Houston Arcade Expo, which is actually coming up in 2 weeks. And then Texas Pinball Festival in March, which is a really big show.
Yeah.
I gotta nail this side shot here. You can hear him charging
Let's see.
up. Nope. Didn't
Nope.
And I drained, so.
Ouch.
Bummer.
Dang.
Alright.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, so yeah, my daughter actually has some family in Austin.
Oh.
And so like we might be able to make excuse to go down
go
there
visit?
sometime. Yeah. And then like I might also be able to get some babysitting out of that. Like, hey, you never see her. Do you mind if me and my friends go out?
Like, there's cool places to go in Austin for sure.
Oh, for sure. Cidercade's neat.
Yeah, Cidercade's really cool. And that's an all you can play for like $10 all day.
Yeah. We got a place called Game Galaxy. Ooh,
that
that's
was
not
nice.
in the pro. Can you do that again? Nope. Apparently not.
I love that little bridge.
Yeah, there's a little bridge on the upper left side that'll collapse at certain points. There's a lot of cool mechanisms. In the middle, kind of right side, there's the Mecha Godzilla that will grab a ball with its chest, like a magnet.
Nope. And this is one of the things I'm not good at yet, is like I might have been able to nudge it and save it there, but like I just don't know how much force, is safe, and
It's okay.
That's
We
fine.
do the same thing. We set all of our tilts on the machines really loose, and then I just started to like shove them a lot. So now my problem is now that I know how to shove the machine, it's how do I not shove it too much?
Let's see. Yeah, so there's a couple magnets in this game. There is one on the Mecha Godzilla toy,
Nope.
but the main one is it's kind of hard to see. It's like right underneath the bridge, and that's what makes the ball kind of like do like a U-turn, like a swing. So like you'll hit a loop, and it will come out the left side, and the magnet will essentially energize and swing it around into that left orbit, and then we'll come down to the flipper.
So now I'm in something that is called Jet Fighter. I don't know exactly what this is for, but it seems to give you a lot of points.
points are good in pinball generally.
I've heard.
I've never seen a pinball game where it was bad to get points, although somebody was talking on the Fox City stream the other night about a Price is Right format they play.
Oh, it's so
Price is
fun.
Right, super fun.
Where they're like,
so
you gotta get as
fun.
close as you can to
Yep.
25 million on Adam's Family, but if you go over, you bust.
The killer part to that is when you get into the bonus
Yeah.
of the ball, because like you're like, okay, I think I should drain, but if I do, is the bonus gonna kill me?
Yeah. Should I tilt and then get the bonus?
So in
Oops.
Price is Right rules, you are not allowed to
Oops.
tilt,
Oh, I didn't know that.
at least not on purpose.
Okay, so yeah, I missed that. Oh, there you go, 2 up top.
I've got two. Oh, you're up in Dallas. We will be driving through Dallas either tomorrow or, I don't know, the day after tomorrow. We can't decide. Ah,
Drew, do
dang
you have
it.
any waters?
Well, the sink is fine.
I think it's fine.
Yeah. It's,
I've heard
that's
Jet
what I
Fighter
heard.
Attack is where you can get a lot of points.
But we also have Gatorade too if you just need electrolytes. Yeah, careful, there's a vent.
Careful, we've got literally every plug everywhere attached to some sort of electrical outlet.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I'm tall. Like, people didn't realize how tall I was because going to Expo was the first time we had met anybody in person that we've been talking to on the internet for like 2 years.
Yeah. Well, I got
And
3
what's funny is people were like, we thought you were shorter. And I'm like,
Well,
thanks.
he's so tall is the thing.
He is tall.
Because like, yeah, you're my height. Like, you might be taller than me.
I'm tall.
And then you-
My
and then
mom's
you
like
meet
6
Deadflip.
feet. And
He's
also,
like
then you meet
6'7".
Jack Danger and he's like, his
Wow.
head would hit your ceiling.
Whoa. No.
Oh, I really want to go to Chicago. Like, we wanted to hit Galloping Ghost and Logan, and we just didn't have the time.
Boo.
Alex, I'm not taller than you. You're also like 8 feet tall.
I'll move out of the way for you here.
All right, what do I want to accomplish now? I don't even know. I still need to learn this game.
To answer
we call her Yurgi.
Yurgi, got it. I was like, that's a lot of consonants. And a Y and an I, which are vowels. Y can be a vowel.
Yeah.
There is golf-themed pinball. It's called No Good Gophers.
Mm-hmm. And there's also Teed Off.
And Teed Off. So there is golf-themed pinball.
Yeah.
I would love a No Good Gophers. It's hilarious.
You know what is a missing design?
Come back.
Yes.
There's no mini golf pinball.
Ooh.
Well, what was that weird one we played in Seattle? That was actually literally mini golf.
Was it homebrew or?
Yeah, there's
No,
it wasn't
was
like
a
a pinball thing. It was like an aim and like shoot thing, like a redemption game.
What I'm saying is it would be cool to make a mini golf themed pinball table.
Yeah, I can't think if there's one.
I guess I'm up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Joel Stoner, we are all actually 9 million feet tall. This is...
Oops, wrong button. Okay. There we go. Not the skill shot, but that's okay. If you get the skill shot, one thing that's nice in this game is you get an extra 5 seconds of ball save, which is helpful if you might drain the ball.
All the time.
Might always happen. That shot there.
Good dead bounce, Joe.
Thank you. Let's see if we can get some loops. Nope, not enough.
There's 2 loops.
Yeah, 2 loops of raisins.
You're doing great for playing a game that is not level or tuned.
Yeah.
It like came out of the box and went on the floor, and then like hundreds of people played it.
So it was neat when I was going through the settings is I can change the music to be nothing but the rock music.
Oh.
None of this orchestral like music stuff that they do.
There we go. Got that
Or, like,
magnegraph.
None of the original like
Please.
1954 music.
Wait, can I steal your locks?
No.
No.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, not a
They
lock
can
stealing
do
game.
virtual locks. But I saw you guys are playing the TNA, which you can steal people's locks.
Yeah, TNA is one of my daughter's like favorites. Like that was one of the games that got her like actually like, oh, maybe this is for me, right?
Oh!
Like, because up until then she was like, I don't really get it.
Oh, you got a new achievement.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to tell Scott that.
Yeah.
He'll love that.
No, like she loved the colors and the music and like. I think I've
Scott will
mentioned.
like that
I
a
think
lot.
I've told Scott that because we hang out in VR chat sometimes.
Oh yeah, VR.
So yeah. That might not be a new story for him.
Joe seems a little more aggressive than the others. Oh, on pinball? We've been in a car for about 9 hours today. We're a little lackluster. What's ringing?
Yeah, we just drove from Chicago this morning. And then we'll maybe drive one shot to Austin tomorrow. We'll see.
Yeah. Ball control, please.
If we stop anywhere, it might be like Texarkana or like Little Rock.
Yeah, or we're just gonna power through and drive for 14 hours.
Well,
it's
yeah,
fine.
Yeah, I used to drive down to Dallas all the time because that's where my in-laws lived back then, and yeah, it's
Oh,
all,
that's fun.
There's nothing between here and there really. Like Little Rock is like, eh. Hey, I got an achievement.
You
Jet
know you
fighter
achieved
test.
Yeah,
Jetpack.
that's
Nice.
fantastic.
See, when people are like, Joe, are you really into pinball? I could be like, well, check my achievements. I've
Yeah,
got
you got achievements.
the jet fighter attack complete.
Can
Yeah.
I stream
Power line
Pinball
attack.
Olympics next year? Maybe.
Maybe. Pinball Olympics were insane. So what they did, Joe, was they had a TNA on a rotating platform.
Like a turntable.
Like a turntable. Like a whole,
Yeah.
like powered by a washing machine motor.
Really? Now,
I was the best at it. Like, I legitimately, like, won a gold medal in the Pinball Olympics for it. I know. I have my medals in the
Congrats.
car. I feel amazing. I'm
Oh.
like, yes.
Mind you, this event had 100 people, so she got
I
the
was
highest
the
score
best.
on a platform that was spinning that was like 10 feet in diameter.
yeah. Oh, that's so awesome. Let me make sure I'm not missing any tips here.
Oh, yeah. Check your tips.
Yeah. I do appreciate y'all. Like, normally when I don't play Minecraft, we make 0 money. So I was kind of going into this expecting to make 0 money. But I normally don't replace
Give
my
Joe
Minecraft stream with
money.
things.
Give Joe money.
I'm doing okay. I'm not
So he'll
hurting
let
for
us
anything.
come back.
I mean,
He won't
honestly,
let us come
no,
back.
y'all have been amazing so far. You haven't
I like
complained.
how you qualified that with so far.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, they haven't complained about their accommodations, but they also haven't seen the my daughter's bedroom yet. It's like this is very clearly a child's bedroom.
Man, trust me, we slept on Jordan's brother's air mattress for a week after
And a heat wave in
hiking
Portland.
Oh,
in Oregon. In a room where there was no room to walk around the air mattress.
oh no.
And that's fine. I will. And after spending a bunch of money on a pinball machine, anything to
Yeah, bed is a bed.
What are you checking?
I think she's just getting. Oh, she's trying to hit the action button with her chin.
It's really hard.
That's what we call a pro strat.
Oh, trying to hit the button. What does that button do?
It's a
There
heat
you go.
ray. So
Did my heat
it,
ray
it
go off?
automatically hits some shots for you,
Oh.
but you have to hold it.
You gotta hold it down,
You have to
so
hold
that
it
means
down.
you're losing a.
You lose a hand.
Unless you use your head.
Unless you, thanks, Jordan.
You know, I wonder. Oh, not in these jeans. And I'm not gonna pick your Godzilla either. But
Oh, well, that's a quadruple drain. That's fine. That's fine.
Also, these flaming speakers next to the LCD don't normally come with this game. This was like a special
Ooh,
add-on
that's a
for the
nice
show.
stack.
From the operator that we bought it from. Or not operator, but from the distributor that we bought it from. So I gotta actually return those.
Yeah.
They forgot to take them out when I got the machine.
Hey, thank you, Evil Ben, for tipping 5, who says, no Grow Hills, it's time for Growzilla. I mean, I can get closer to the camera. Woo! That puts us 360 away from the Beetlejuice. Which, if you haven't seen, I put on a Beetlejuice jacket, and then I stop avoiding burping on the mic. It's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. A bed is a bed. I will sleep on a bed. A bed is a bed and points is points.
There we go.
Also, Sarah, thank you. I don't know the rules to Godzilla. I played the pro once. No, twice, maybe 3 times, and then we played the LE that was on the floor, and then I was like, Jordan, I want one. And that's how that worked out.
All right,
So, Joe, I'm curious. What would you want? Like,
I think we just hit start to like stay logged in.
Oh, I won.
Oh, hey, congrats!
Oh, play again. Yes.
High 5, Bex.
Thank you. If you could have a pinball machine, what would you want?
You know, honestly, I've been playing the pro version of this
everybody?
all weekend.
All right,
Hey,
we got
get this
everybody.
in.
Cool.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Good job, Stern. I was a little bit dubious about having to scan my QR code 25 times during a stream. I was like, that's gonna go poorly. But yeah, you know, I really love a lot of the classic Williams Pat Lawler games. I would. Oh,
Just
yeah.
take the tilt bob out.
I have to fix that at some point.
Yeah, like I wouldn't mind like a Safe Cracker or
Ooh.
you know, like Junkyard is an interesting one.
Oh, I love Junkyard. I really want a Junkyard.
Yeah, like cause it's Junkyard is just deep enough on the rules that like I feel like I could have it and not get tired of it. Like I love Medieval Madness and Attack from Mars, but
dang
they're
it.
so focused on like the one target, you know.
Who's next?
Joe
Jeremy.
Hills is next.
Giuseppe.
Hey,
Joe!
it's a me.
I'll get another ice cube.
Yeah. There's like a whole thing in the freezer.
Cool.
You do have to build it. So, Snarf, have you seen the Minecraft game that was built with a P-Rock board? Because there is a Minecraft game that somebody has homebrewed. It's just built. I think it's a retheme that they did with a P-Rock.
Thanks, Mothra. Mothra is your. Oh no! That if you go from the back of the building into the front of the building, at least the way it was tuned on the pro I was playing, it was an immediate drain.
Oh no!
And like you cannot hit that shot from the back. That's like a death.
I love how everything in this is like you can hit it every different way. It's like backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards.
Yeah.
And that's what I really like. Is it's also a lot of loops. I like loops.
It's very loopy. It's like non-stop motion on this thing, unless you're walking into the building. But like,
I can't read that out loud. Would get a Gorgar. We had a wonderful Gorgar at Buffalo
awesome.
Billiards. Rip Buffalo Billiards and Jordan's shirt. And it would catch on fire every now and then, which was always kind of like sweet and nostalgic. There was one of the EMs that caught on fire during the Battle of the Bells tournament.
Oh wow! EMs are electromagnetic. Those are the old or electromechanical. Those are
Yes.
the old style pinball machines. But yeah, somebody says it's a
Nope,
Joe.
too hard.
Oh, okay, yeah. So sometimes people like to infantilize entertainers because they find it amusing,
Ah, yes.
and so they're like, Joe is playing pinball roll.
Baby J-Ray.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Art's been calling me Baby J-Ray for 15, 20 years. So
There we go. Nope. Where you gonna go? Not that way. Not that way. Stop it. Let's see if I can. Oh, I love that ramp.
which one?
All of them.
yeah.
Jordan, you know how I love crazy ramps.
True. Except these ones don't meow.
Yeah. You know, I did see that they're going to do another run of TNAs.
Yes.
And
They are.
realistically, like, I don't think that I'm going to have an extra several $1,000s when they go out for pre-order, but like...
You've got time. They have to make
Oh,
all of
They got
Halloween,
followers. Give 'em money.
all of Ultraman.
Yeah.
Just ask Scott really nicely if he tells you when they make it.
Yeah.
And just let me know if I read too much of chat. I'm used to
Oh.
literally reading chat like nonstop, constantly.
No, I read as much of the chat as I can anyway. Badger says it's super odd seeing Art so quiet. Yeah, because when Badger met Art last time she was here, Art is usually a lot more talkative. But like when there's 4 people on a stream and like we're the 3 streamers and he's my friend who's hanging out with us, he's not going to be as talkative as like if we're just palling around.
Also, I talk a lot.
So if the tilt bob fell out of Farfalla, I'm pretty sure.
So is Vector...
Oh.
Jordan?
Oh, it's
Oh, that's not good. I wonder if the
mine.
tilt bob did anything.
mine. Doubt it.
Okay.
Alright, I want to hit these tank shots and see what I can do with
But
that.
Expo was cool. We got to meet Anna and
Actually,
Rebecca
Mechagodzilla,
and
maybe?
Jane
Oh.
in real life. They're really good.
I want to meet the Hot Nudge folks so much. Rebecca actually judged the Minecraft build contest I did for Halloween.
Oh, that's cool.
Because I was like, you don't know anything about Minecraft, but I do. You know a ton about Halloween and crafting in general. And like,
She's so artistic.
yeah,
She made a
that
really
Black
cool
Knight
costume.
costume
Oh.
that she was showing off, I didn't get to see it in person. Like, did you guys get to see it in person?
Yes.
How
We had
was
to-
it?
Yes.
we had to
Oh
compete
my
against
gosh.
it.
We had to, yeah, we were awesome in the costume contest.
Oh, what was your costume contest con?
Oh, here, let me show you a picture.
Okay.
Because a picture says 1,000 words,
Especially of costumes.
especially with costumes.
Yeah, Art's gonna be at PAX Unplugged with us. Yeah.
Here we go.
Alright, defense new barrier
Wait,
damage
what
to
is
target
that?
selected disable.
Oh, I went as
Wait, are you Daenerys from Game of Thrones?
I sure am.
Wow.
I am Jon Snow.
And there's Jordan back there as Jon Snow.
I thought that was a shadow. The way the photo is taken is so dark.
Yeah.
that's great.
Here, let's see if I can find another.
I locked a ball.
You got Jordan back
Took down
there.
the Mechagodzilla defenses.
But yeah, so we got these inflatable
I
dragons
think I
and
can
the
find
dress.
City now.
It is. Maha's, whenever we stream on like our normal schedule, we'll drag up all the pictures.
Yeah, we'll have a little trip slideshow.
We'll do a little trip slideshow. Hopefully I took pictures.
Lock the ball in Mechagodzilla, there we go.
Sammy's here. Hi, Sammy.
Hey, Sammy Higgins.
multi-ball.
Got him in the Bebo.
Hi, chair.
Such
Chairs
a
are
cool
good.
toy.
Oh, chair. Oh, a tilt bob. Here, I can get one. I can hold one up to you. Where did the tilt bob go? This is a tilt bob. It's a little fishing weight. It's a little tiny. You can't really see it. Here, I can get all up in Jordan's face.
I was gonna say, if you hold it in front of the white screen, like,
Yeah, maybe.
contrast it.
You can see it. Anyway, it's this little hunk of metal, and it hangs on a wire inside of a pinball machine. And there's another loop of
There
metal
goes
that
that
goes
multi-ball.
around it. You can raise it and lower it, so there's either not a lot of space, or like there's not a lot of space, or lots of space, depending. Which, whenever this machine moves, the
All right,
tilt bob
destruction
swings around,
jackpot.
and
Let's
if
hit
it
it.
touches the edge, it completes the circuit, and it warns you twice. And if you do it a third time, then you tilt.
Got it.
So
There you go.
that's what this thing does.
Nice.
Or
Destruction.
you can put it on a fishing lure or something. You know nothing. Oh yeah, Jordan was.
I know
It was
nothing.
great. There's a gnome in machine. Yeah, there is not a gnome in the machine that makes the decisions.
Yeah, there used to be a human umpire who would decide whether or not the machine had tilted too much.
Yeah.
But, you know, like baseball, that was on its way out. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I was gonna say that's what we do with the children. In order to become a grown-up pinball player, first as a child, you must do several years of service inside of a pinball machine.
Oh, hey, everybody, direct your attention to the top of that building there.
It's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. It's gonna go
That is
down.
so cool.
It shakes, it's hard to see, but it shakes up and down a little bit.
Yeah.
If there were a shaker motor in this, it'd probably be going wild.
Oh, we gotta get a shaker motor.
Yeah, we do. Tear it out of Mandalorian.
That's fine.
Here come the balls, they're all gonna drain.
Yeah, I was playing Apollo 13 at Game Terminal earlier, and I love the shaker motor in that. Every time the rocket launches and stuff like that, like, you feel it.
Have you gotten the 13-ball multi-ball in that game?
I didn't get it tonight, but I have gotten it before. It's really cool. I wanted to show Corinne, because she was playing Mandalorian next to me.
Aww.
P3 is probably like the only machine that has more multi-ball
Really?
than Apollo 13. They have like 14 or 15 ball multi-ball and heist.
Spider Gnome says, did you guys bring the pinball machine to Joe's? Yep, they are driving back from the Pinball Expo and decided to stay here for the night, set up their pinball machine and live stream. And I said to Bex, I was like, that seems like a lot to drive like 8 to 12 hours in one day and then stream. And Bex was like, Joe, you don't understand how much we like pinball streaming.
Yeah.
We love pinball streaming this much. Also, we like Joe this much. We've been hanging out with Joe on the internet for, gosh, what feels like for... Scott and I did decide that 6 months in VR chat is like 40 years in real life. So we've known each other at least all of our lives.
Yeah. I'm not quite 40 yet. No, yeah, because I think I've been hanging out in Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 for about 7 or 8 months now, and that's how I met Bex.
And Joe is like my main competition in there, so...
Yeah, y'all are hard to compete against. Hey, try to tilt pinball. It says congrats on the new machine. Well, yeah, this is Becca and Jordan's new machine. So, yeah. But try to tilt. Yeah, this is my first pinball stream ever. Try to tilt pinball in the chat right now. He does VPin streaming. I hang out there a lot of times when I'm editing video. Because, like, I can't watch Minecraft streams while I edit video. Because the Minecraft noises in the streams will throw me off. Like, I'll get confused. Like, oh, why is this sound wrong in my recording, you know?
Let's fight Ebera.
Take that, Ebera.
Dun, dun, dun. Let's go, Crab Monster. Shoot all 3
Yeah, NJ, it's really nice. It's been really nice. I've been able to meet everybody I've met on the internet, and it has made me really happy.
One more
like,
spin.
this has been fantastic.
I know that was one more hit for like, okay.
Also, I like the discussion going on in the other chat about the plumb bob, which is funny because we always called it a tilt bob.
Yeah, it's a plumb bob, tilt bob, whatever.
Yeah, it could be a lot of things.
Ahoy, Daniel!
104. Oh my gosh. My best score ever on this machine was 93 million, I think.
When I was waiting for the guy to mount this machine to inspect it, he had like 800 million.
Oh, I don't know, it's the GC.
I was like, Becca, let's go look at this machine before we buy it. And like 30 minutes later, the dude's like on an extra ball, and I'm like, okay, I need to check this out before the whole thing closes.
Mr. Hardluck, yeah, you should get a cool pinball machine to bring over to Joe's house.
Yeah, hey, Mr. Hardluck, I'm sure Queen Dark Lady, I heard she's been playing with the bells and chimes. That would be a good anniversary present, maybe, for her, is just any pinball machine.
Yeah?
You know, I heard you got that new job. Congrats on that, Hardluck. So, you know, start squirreling away a little bit of money toward pinball machine.
Joe, have you considered Airbnb-ing at your place to bachelorette parties, but only accepting payment in pinball machines?
Yeah, if you're a bachelorette with a pinball machine, then you can stay here.
D&D or newer only, though. You gotta go D&D or newer.
Hey, there are some really great... Jordan, what about like an 8-ball deluxe? I would love a good solid state machine to show up.
Okay, what am I actually shooting for here? I need...
anything that's flashing. So probably that barrier that's flashing. There you go. You got that. You got that. You got the jackpot.
The barrier is way different on this than
Ramp,
on
you got
the
that.
Pro, so I'm not used to it.
Now you gotta hit the barrier again.
Okay. I'm just...
There you go. Heat ray is ready. Heat ray is ready.
No, but I gotta hold it down with my
chin. You gotta hold it down with your chin. It helps a lot.
This is so weird. I am not ready for this psychologically. Oh no.
But this is how kids play.
Yeah, that is. And you got a new achievement.
Nice.
Heat ray. Whoa, okay, almost.
Good multi-ball.
Which anniversary is the pinball anniversary? I don't know, but hi, Queen Dark Lady.
Let's just say whichever one's next, Queen Dark Lady. So yeah, Queen Dark Lady and Hardluck are together, if that wasn't clear from my earlier statements. But yeah, Queen Dark Lady has been playing in Bells and Chimes lately, and I saw that she had posted a score on Godzilla Pro as well on Pindigo. Dang it. Okay, so let's see.
Good ball.
How was
That's a great ball. Oh,
Heat ray.
You don't know anybody's names. My name is Rebecca. I go by Bex because there's literally 900 Rebeccas, especially in pinball. Like, seriously, it's a lot. This is Jordan. There's also 900 Jordans who play pinball.
And this is Art, because people want this. Oh, you can't see Art. He's out of camera. But he's our fourth player here.
Oh, that's a good question. What are some good my first pinball machine expectations? Get a Jordan and make him fix it.
Yeah, if you ever get a first pinball machine, do expect to probably do some work on it. Be ready to know how to clean it, which isn't terribly difficult. Know where the good resources are, which is typically there's some forums called Pinside, which is good for checking.
Or tilt forums are good too.
Tilt forums are good. Pin side, if you stay away from like the opinionated threads of like, hey, this new machine is out, what do you think? That's all like super toxic. But the stuff of like, hey, how do I clean my pinball machine? Those are really good. And they'll tell you what products to get and how to do it, how often.
There we go.
But also like if you're having problems with machines, they'll help you try and fix them. You can see what machines are worth, what's buying and selling in your local area.
Mr. Hardlock says, I will do my best to not spend any extra money until the end of May. So yeah, there you go.
You can get into a new pin for under $5,000. Typically, it's usually over that.
You get a home pin.
Yeah, they came out with a new home pin from Stern.
And some places still have Star Wars home pins and stuff.
There are the
too.
Star Wars ones, which are about $4,000 or $3,500 if you can find them cheap enough. But those are home pins, so they're not like terribly difficult games. They're shallow in terms of rules, but they're still fun shooters.
I was like,
and
I'll
they
take
have
that free lock.
They're full-size
And it's not free
machines.
lock.
Yeah, legit. And the newest one is Jurassic Park, and it was designed by another pinball streamer named Deadflip,
Here you
who's
go,
been in the
Art.
game for years and years.
I'm going to put this tilt bob back before I lose it.
Yeah, well, and I've been thinking ever since my kid was very young, like, there are so few things that you can take apart and fix these days.
Yep.
And, like, my dad would take things apart and show me, like, hey, I'm going to solder this, and here's what went wrong here. And, like, it was one of those things where I was like, you know, I'm going to someday justify buying a pinball machine to my wife by saying, I got to teach my kid electronics. This is how we're going to do it, right? Now, I don't have a wife anymore, but, like, I can still buy a pinball machine, and I can still teach my kid how to use it. Hey, good job hitting Mechagodzilla.
Do you want a pinball magic or an earth shaker?
I was going to say, like, what would that... Should we talk about this separately or off camera?
Oh, I don't care. I'll sell it to anybody on the internet. Get it out of the storage unit.
Well,
Let's store it and put them together.
Pinball Magic is a premium game, but...
Well, that's what I'm worried about, though, is, like, if you're like, yeah, give me $3,000 and I'll give you Earthshaker, it's like, oh, okay, that'll take me some time to get together. These people might have $3,000, and then it's gone.
Well, what you gotta do is you gotta say, like, what you do is you find your people who sell the pinball machines early, and you go, when you're done with it, I want it, you call dibs. Which is how I got my Game of Thrones, and how, well, George wasn't gonna get our Tron,
Well,
but he was
a big problem was with COVID keeping people home, it increased the demand of pinball machines as like something to do while you're home. And so now the prices are like astronomical than what they were like in early 2019. So that kind of sucks. But like you can still find some deals here and there. A solid state machine that has like your basic alphanumeric display, not the dot matrix display or LCD. For most titles, you can get those for between $1,000 and $2,000. The EMs are less than $1,000 typically.
Oh, Joe! Joe said he looked at an eBay for it. Don't buy that Elvira.
Oh yeah,
That's
don't buy
stupid.
eBay.
Don't buy that Elvira. That's stupid.
Yeah,
No,
$38K for
So,
Elvira is insane.
The whole eBay thing is people will list a machine on eBay expecting it not to sell, and they just price it super high. And then they basically make a listing online that's a separate listing for like the same machine for also a high price. And then when somebody's like, but this is so high, they can say, hey, but look at this eBay listing. It's cheaper than that. So
Also, it might be that fancy Elvira, the one that they just made.
Oh, the limited edition?
Yeah,
so
the
they
limited
put out
edition one.
$199 of a new Elvira.
It's your turn, Jordan.
For the 40th anniversary.
You know,
and it's about,
Elvira is one I would buy.
and it's
too.
Oh, we
that's a
want an
great
Elvira
machine.
so
Oh my
bad.
gosh, House of Horrors is so good, and the
It's expensive.
the second one is so good too.
The cheapest Elvira is going to be about $9,500 at this point.
Yeah. So, but you said Whirlwind, right?
Whirlwind's fun.
Whirlwind's great.
That was the one that you got in storage. though?
Earthshaker.
Or was it
Earthshaker,
sorry. What was the one in storage?
Earthshaker?
Earthshaker. Okay.
Earthshaker is a classic. Slendy Girl, I'm so glad that you love pinball and this is something to get into. Check out your local Bells and Chimes League or just like your local stuff. There are women who play pinball out there. I got to spend the weekend playing with literally the best ones. Was amazing.
All right, what city do I need to
Yeah,
destroy?
no,
Do
I
want to
know
destroy New York,
Alex.
Tokyo?
I
Tokyo
know
sounds
Neil. We're trying to convince Neil to sell him his. We've been asking for his. It's fine. One of our friends will sell us Elvira someday.
I'd like to point out that my girlfriend in the chat said maybe your next wife will buy you a pinball machine.
Oh,
And-
that is
and
your
so-
girlfriend in
Badger
chat.
Spinner, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So she unfortunately wasn't able to join us tonight because she's in England right now.
Oh,
Oh.
all the bridge broke.
It's hard to get over here on a whim, but yeah.
That's what I
Understandably
hear.
so.
So yeah, but
Oh, that's coming back.
Also, is that like a nudge, nudge, wink, wink thing going on?
yeah,
here?
it's like that's definitely a hit. But you know what I'll say is I'm hard to buy for Christmas and gifts and stuff. So yeah, you pick me up a pinball machine, I'm not gonna complain.
Earth Shaker is at Lawler. That's true.
So you can get a pinball machine for like
Nima
$200
Speaks is here.
Hi, Nina.
from American Girl.
Yeah, we could get you a little tiny one.
I honestly am actually kind of. How much is that? The
It's
American
like
Girl?
200, I think, or maybe a little.
No, it's like
less.
$150, and sometimes they go on sale for $99.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
Well,
it's
there you go.
legitimate. It's got scoring. It's got high score tracking. So you know.
That's cool.
Yeah, Earth Shaker's great. Oh, Elmira. No, Elvira. She's like a horror movie icon.
Yeah, she's a horror movie host.
We could give him the Zizzle. We could mail Joe the Zizzle.
What is the Zizzle again? Is that?
It's a legitimate pin.
It's about
It's like a toy thing.
Uh-huh.
this
It's
big.
like a third
You
size
could get
of a
it for like
pinball machine.
$100 at Costco back in the day. It's made
Pirates
out of
of the
wood, like
Caribbean.
plastic and foam core. It's fine.
Gotcha. Well, and that's the thing though, is like, so one thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to build recreations of pinball machine parts in Minecraft.
Ooh.
Not like functioning, because in Minecraft you can't really do functioning
It's
stuff.
like a pop bumper or a flipper
yeah,
or something.
yeah. So my plan was at the
What are you
Music-
about to do, Brian
At the
O'Neill?
Music City Multicon, I was gonna try and buy like a pop bumper and a shooter rod and a bunch of the different things, get some calipers, and be like, okay, I'm gonna build models of these,
Yeah.
and like break down like how they work. But unfortunately, everybody who's serious about selling pinball parts this year went to the Chicago Pinball Expo and not the Nashville thing.
Yeah.
So they were very light on like actual pinball.
Ooh, Mechagodzilla's online.
Yeah, can I last?
Just one more
moment, I have to
shot.
Activate it.
There it
we go.
is.
Boom.
Brian, this is our Godzilla Premium.
Also, Saf has a good question. What do you look for when buying a pinball machine? Corrosion? Board
Yeah.
corrosion?
So if you're buying an older machine, you look at the boards in the back box.
Oh no!
Typically what
No!
usually happens, so to save the memory of the game, there's usually 3 AAA or AA batteries in the backboard on the boards. And people who don't maintain them properly or remove them when they're in storage, just let them sit there. And so battery acid then drips on all the boards and corrodes everything.
Awful.
Yeah, so that gets to be a bummer.
People are asking, is this the first time I've said that Badger Spinner is my girlfriend on stream? Maybe, but like, I mean, she's gonna be here in 2 weeks, like, for 3 months. So y'all were gonna notice. Like,
Who's this person that's here?
yeah, it's like, hey, how come there's always a British lady when Joe's streaming? Like, what's up with that?
What's up with that? What's up
But
with
yeah,
that?
Nope.
I see that you found the sick a second time in a row. We do still have all that liquor I bought. Help yourself to, like, I can show you where the mixers are and stuff if you need anything, Jordan.
I'd like to believe that the British lady is a Mrs. Doubtfire situation, and
That's
it's
so
you.
cool.
I was really worried when this custody thing started. I was like, am I gonna have to Mrs. Doubtfire this? Like, luckily my ex wasn't very interested in, like, doing a good job to convince a judge to, like, you know,
No,
have her
no,
around our
no,
daughter. But
no. No, no, no. I was so close.
yeah. Saved me a lot of money on wigs and facial masks,
Oh my gosh.
artificial bodices, and all that. Yeah, a giant pinball machine would make a cool mega base. That's what I'm thinking for, like, after we're done with the big castle I'm working on right now. I want my next big project in Minecraft to be like building a bunch of models of individual parts and then combining what we learned from those experiments to build like a machine, or like a play field.
Oh, that would be so much fun.
Yeah, and like I love doing builds that give me excuses to research stuff that I want to learn about anyway. Like I've been going through the Silver Ball Chronicles podcast and like just catching up on like all these things. And Game Terminal has like 90 machines.
I did it.
Ball 2 locked.
Oh, that was interesting. There was already 2 balls in there.
Yeah, so I did the virtual.
So no, it raised the building to let one of them through.
Oh, neat.
I never noticed that before. Now here comes the third. Now you get the
Ooh.
Now you get the multi-ball.
Okay, so Art's about to devastate my score on this.
Oh,
Go, Art, go!
not last, not last.
Hey, I'm just saying, I literally lost every single game in the first round of finals, but I got to play with Anna the whole time, so I didn't really care.
Finals.
I
That's
also got to
amazing.
finals. I had never played in a tournament with that many people before.
Yeah.
Also, the last time I literally, like, for my last
It's okay, you got the
game,
ball safe.
I know, I get them back, but it's just like, but I could be getting points right now.
you can also, there are people who strategically use that ball save, too.
So there's some fun art hidden in that building.
Oh yeah.
So the floor of the building inside is like a certain carpet from the building that was for Papa, which was like in Pittsburgh, and they did tournaments and stuff, and then that closed unfortunately. So it's like a in memoriam kind of thing that they use the carpet in that building.
What was the highest score y'all
And then-
got at Expo? None. I did not. You know what? What about just like the thing that I did best at, which was I won that gold medal on TNA.
On
And
TNA.
congrats again on that. Like,
I'm so proud of myself. Did you see the video for that?
yeah,
Oh my
Badger
God.
is posting the PayPal link as a reminder to folks that maybe I should buy my
Oh
own
god,
pinball machine.
baby Godzilla.
Yeah, give Joe your money so Joe can buy a pinball machine. Or give Joe money so Joe can buy one of our pinball machines.
What would the ones you got in storage? What would that set me back?
I have no
So
idea.
Pinball Magic restored, the current way it is, I'm trying to fetch at least 6,000.
Okay.
Earthshaker, when it's restored, is probably going to be 35 to 4,000.
Yeah, I'm really not.
3,500 to
I'm just
4,000.
not there financially because, like I said, I'm still bouncing back from this divorce and like.
Yeah,
a
well,
bunch
these
of
are, like,
expenses.
You'll be
Perfectly restored
remarried
machines.
with
Right.
another kid by the time that he finishes Earthshaker.
Okay, yeah, no, well, I mean,
Maybe, I don't know.
I might be remarried with another kid before I can afford that shaker, so.
Well,
You know.
for everyone watching the stream, $4,000 gets your bachelorette party at
Yeah.
Airbnb at Joe's.
No,
Yeah.
you don't. I cannot necessarily promise you can stay here because
But look,
like my lawyer is very clear. Like things that bother custody judges, I should not do, and letting a bunch of random drunk women sleep here is bad.
can I scroll up? What did Brian O'Neill say? Brian, what'd you say? You probably lost because you weren't gaming. Oh, yeah. Okay, so for context, Joe, there was a game at the Pinball Olympics where
Wait, did
those
we
were
start it?
involved.
Start a new game.
But we didn't go through the scores. What was the actual final scores for everybody?
130 million, everyone else was 20 to 30.
I was probably last. Thank
No.
you for
Sorry.
Hold the blame.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, that was not a typo,
we
you
just
guys.
cranked through games, but I'll remember to pause.
I'm
for
so glad
scores.
you left this on the mature section because I was like, oh, I forgot about the inappropriate Xenon.
Yeah, inappropriate Xenon. Ooh.
That was a really gross
Pinball
Xenon.
Olympics was a great time, and I wish there was an arcade that was dedicated to stuff just like that, where it's like goofy ways to play pinball in no way how they're originally meant to be played.
Well, and that's the sort of thing that seems like, oh no!
What I would
The
do
worst
first-
ball ever! It's like, I
No,
just
that's called a
barely-
house ball.
Oh.
Well, that escalated quickly. You guys, calm down. It's okay. I promise. There were other things like an entire pinball machine on a turntable, or the black hole in a black hole, where there was a black
it's
hole.
like, have you ever gone to like the like a fair and there's all those like little kiddie rides, and one of them is like a fun house, and you're walking through a bridge, and the whole thing is like in a cylinder that's revolving around you to make you like feel like you're like
yeah,
leaning.
like the tunnel of
Yeah.
Vertigo or whatever.
Yes, yeah. So
They
you
stuck a
basically have to
pinball
play a
machine in
pinball
that.
machine in one of those.
Hey, thank you, Cameron, for tipping 4, who says, a salute to the 40,000 Space Marine chapters that have a cool paint scheme but no lore.
Whoever said that pinball is just for boys, exactly.
Let me get that on the
Pinball
advocate.
is not just
destroys
for
me.
boys.
Becca destroys me often in a lot of games.
There's a
Men
reason
enjoy
Jordan
it
does.
too.
I'm really good on classics, has been my strength recently.
What is it? Stephanie won B Division at
Yeah.
Expo.
Stephanie,
She's another TTN person.
just,
This is pinball network thing.
and then,
16% stability there. Boom!
there we go.
Collapse imminent.
Now she can lock the balls.
Nope. Where are you
So
gonna
my
go?
one gripe about this game is the Godzilla
Nope.
on like the bottom.
I'm like,
field.
ooh, nope.
Because
I
it looks
did
like a watermelon.
How do you
move
mean?
it over a little bit.
Well, if you look at him, he looks like a watermelon.
Like the torso there, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of see it, but like, I mean, honestly, like,
Pinball is for everyone. Also, yes, I was watching people of all abilities. We've seen people modify pinball machines for people who, you know, are not able-bodied.
I didn't realize that we don't need my chat
There's even
window
a song
in the
about
scene.
that.
No, we do not need the chat window, Jordan. Can we delete the chat window and like make, I don't know, something bigger?
Would you rather have a face cam bigger or the D&D cam bigger?
I mean, whatever you guys think. Like, this is Jordan's laptop we're streaming from. So I basically said like, hey, you're the director of photography for this.
I'm director of photography.
Yeah, you want to move stuff around, you move it around. I'm not. Like, even though we're streaming to my channel, we couldn't stream to both of our channels because even though technically we could, they're affiliates and you can't stream on more than one channel as an affiliate.
Unless you have photo, yeah, probably don't play if you have epilepsy, but there might be light settings that I just haven't explored for people with epilepsy.
Oh no, Jordan, I'm sorry.
What's up?
He's you.
I'm
Jordan.
you. Oh, Joe!
Oh, no.
basically-
Here,
Oh,
what's
no.
this?
Oh no,
Okay,
oh no.
it's okay,
got it.
it's okay, it's okay,
I
it's
got it.
okay, it's
Oh, no.
okay.
I got it.
It's okay, it's
I'm
okay.
okay, I screwed that up.
Oh, you're fine.
You're going
This
to
is an
jail,
intense
Joe.
tournament, Joe. You're disqualified.
Yeah, that's a disqualification
That's the
right
number one
there.
thing that worries me about going to tournaments is I'm bad at keeping track of things. And like,
too.
I need to like, and this is one of those things, like if my daughter will go to the tournament with me, I can say, it's your job to keep track of when I play. Don't let me walk up to the machine.
So there's a reason why Becca and I don't usually play together,
Yeah.
is because I'll always steal her balls.
He does. He plays through all my stuff all the time. It drives me nuts.
I'll be I'll like concentrate on chatting too much and then forget that it's her turn and I'll just play through.
You owe him a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah, a quarter. No, that's fine. You
Okay.
get to stay here, and we don't. I don't
There you
know.
go.
Now
Yeah.
now
Now
I
it's
am
Joe.
so sorry, Jordan.
Oh, you're
it's all good.
fine.
Like, it's one of those things. Like, usually, like it's just Art and I playing, or like
And
occasionally
he takes my lives and he doesn't.
All right,
mind
I'm
it.
Wow,
packing myself
Jordan.
going home.
Joe Hills, did you see our new layout?
I
Is
like
that
it.
on brand?
Yeah, that's very on brand. Nothing I do looks good except me. I'm all about my face, so we make that work.
You want me to get one of the Jolos?
Oh yeah, Art, you want to go get the pillows? I almost put these on your bed.
Oh my God.
Like, so as an engagement present, when I got engaged, my friend Art here picked me up and my then fiance up these gifts and said, hey, Marion, I know you love Joe's face so much, here's a pillow with it. And Joe, I know you love your face so much, you get one too.
That's great.
And so, yeah.
I hope they make that accommodation. That would be fantastic.
Okay, so let's see, it's BexBexRex.
It's me! I know. What's fun is that if you find another BexRex, like I keep having to add a Bex in front of it, and so eventually I'll get to. Oh.
Yeah, so people are saying, wait, Art is the one responsible for the pillows, you're a legend. No, I mean, well, that's the thing, is it's like, just because Art doesn't show up on stream very often anymore, like, no, like, he's hugely influential in everything I do.
Okay.
Finish the comics.
I know.
Okay.
People are saying,
There we go.
Razor Randon says it's weird that the lips look worn out. I think that's just the color on the printing. I don't think anybody's been making out with them. But, you know, you can read into that if you want. NJ says, when do I get to meet Art? Art's coming to PAX Unplugged. I just told you earlier we're going to be at PAX Unplugged.
Oh, okay.
I'll be the one with the boba tea.
I miss board game conventions.
Yeah, it's a shame that you guys can't make it to Unplugged, but I know you guys have so many pinball things coming up.
Yeah.
Before we did pinball, we were also hardcore into board games.
Yeah. Like usually we didn't do Unplugged because we did Gen Con.
Godzilla Multi-Ball.
Oh, it's so cool.
Triple drain.
I'm a champion!
You don't need to worry about the triple drain. It
Triple
comes right back.
drain.
Triple drain.
Triple
Jordan,
drain.
you gotta go through and clip that for our friends who do a podcast called Triple Drain.
Yeah, no, they would love that.
That would be fantastic.
I love their music. Yeah, and I understand that Tom actually set up all the Fox Cities pinball streaming for Expo.
Oh my gosh, you should see his rig.
Some commentary.
Yeah, no, I caught it on stream. I couldn't see the rig itself because obviously it was holding the cameras. But
It's pretty similar to our rig, except his is wireless. Ours is mostly ported. But he's got like wireless transmitters for all of his HDMI signals and stuff. But it's the same metal frame that we use that rolls around.
That's so cool. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is like, at some point, I'm assuming I'm gonna probably have to rent before I start buying, but it's just really hard to find somebody who will rent in Nashville. It's just not that market here.
Oh yeah, true.
Heat ray! All split shots are spotted.
That's fine.
Hey, you got the achievement.
Save.
Yeah, I don't even know what achievements I should be hunting. That's what I should be doing right now.
Dang it.
So the unfortunate thing is that these achievements are not verified. So there's a difference.
Yeah, because you're not a location.
Because we're not a location. If we were a location that was verified, any achievements give you more experience in your profile.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, have a good night, Transit Biker. Thank you for joining us. It's you, Art.
Which was great at the show because I was going around
Very
farming
nice to meet you.
achievements. Oh man, Becca's ahead of me.
Daniel Wiggins says, wondering if Joe only owns green shirts now. Well, that's the thing. So normally I stream in my chroma green tank top.
Oh.
And so it's like, even though we're not doing a green screen thing tonight,
You always can.
I should just put the green shirt on.
I can always put a green screen on.
Yeah.
Just put like Godzilla behind it.
Jordan only owns pinball shirts.
I do only own pinball shirts.
I only own Garfield shirts.
And it is Monday.
But yeah, so I sent my family a photo of Corinne. I've been sending them photos of Corinne playing games all weekend at the convention.
So I have this. This is the stupidest shirt I own.
It's a Garfield one.
When I die, I may not go to heaven. I don't know if they let cowboys in.
Did you wear that just for us because we're from Texas?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe I just wear this
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you accidentally get 2 of those?
Yeah, I have 2 of them. One's worn out.
It's America. Yes, Joe should get a pinball machine. Speaking of which, chat, go give Joe money.
Yeah. So I'm laughing, but
I am
I'm gonna paste the
shameless.
link. But no, so I sent my parents and my siblings a photo of my daughter playing this Godzilla in our kind of like, this room doesn't really have a name. It's like a weird breakfast nook almost. Like normally that table over there would be here, right?
You know what? It's funny because it reminds me of my weird breakfast nook where we have all the pinball machines.
Yeah. And so like I sent them a picture of that, but I've been sending them pictures of her playing pinball and arcade games all weekend. I even got one of her in front of the kill screen because Billy Mitchell beat Pac-Man at the convention. And so I was like, oh, look, guess who beat Pac-Man? And my brothers were like, what? That's a kill screen. There's no way she beat Pac-Man. That's not okay.
Did he do it not on an emulator?
No, no, it was like an actual Pac-Man machine.
Oh, okay.
But,
I mean, your kid's really good at pinball. You should get a machine, if only thing for your... It's not even for you. It's
No,
for
it's
your
for my
kid.
kid.
Give Joe money so his kid can have a pinball machine. We're going to get the music from those really sad dog commercials.
The
Like,
ASPA.
yeah, we're going to get those ASPA commercials like,
Sarah
in the
McLachlan.
arms of an angel,
Oh,
by Joe Hills, a pinball.
cool.
Exactly like that. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah. So, anyway, so I've been sending them pictures from the convention floor all weekend of her playing these different games. And I send them this, which, like, they would recognize as from my apartment. And they're just like, wait, did you buy a Godzilla pinball machine? And I'm like, no.
You should have just been like, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, but, like, I mean,
It followed me home. What could I do?
yeah.
I found it in the street.
Yeah.
Off the back of a truck.
Well,
Yeah, it fell off
they're
the back.
familiar enough with my finances to know that I could not just randomly buy a Godzilla. But yeah, so they were like, wait, that's your apartment. How is that there?
Oh, that was a dumb
I will.
job.
I can professionally advocate for the use of pinball machines in building a positive attachment style between a parent and their child.
Yeah.
Not that I would know anything about that.
No.
No, definitely not at all anything about that.
Now that I've done a single pinball stream, I could write a pinball machine purchase off as a business expense.
Yeah?
You
For
can.
tax reasons, I really just had to spend this $3,500 to $4,500, which is actually way too low now, right?
I mean,
That's what Don't Panic Club does.
he
writes his
wrote off
pinball
all of
machines.
his streaming stuff
Nice.
and all of his pinball machines. Yeah, you can. I don't understand taxes, but sure.
No! Wait.
It's back, it's back, it's back.
Take that, Mecha Godzilla. Nobody has time for your nonsense with your magnet.
No, I mean, I straight up saw your kid do a tap pass earlier today. It was really impressive.
Do a tap pass.
Yeah, she did a tap pass. She also did like a sort of live catch save, and it was impressive. I was sitting here going like, I think Joe's kid's gonna like GT your machine, Jordan.
Well, she's very intuitive, and so like even if she's not necessarily like trying to copy somebody, Like, she kind of knows, like, this is what I should be doing right now. And, like...
I mean, kids are freaking good at pinball.
Yeah.
They're scary. Like, if I'm going up against a kid, I'm not going to be like, oh, this is an easy win.
Oh, I get my butt kicked by kids all the time. All the time.
Outlanes!
They just don't have, like, the nervousness and, like, they have the reaction time.
Mm-hmm.
They're just too good.
Yeah. It is part of our job. It's part of our second job. I have 2 jobs. I have my real job and then my streaming job. It's definitely not a hobby. I use it to make dollars. Some dollars.
Tens of dollars.
Tens of dollars, in fact. We make tens of dollars streaming pinball.
Somebody wants to know what the progress is on Chess and Ladders. We won't have it necessarily to demo at PAX Unplugged.
Are you coming up with a board game?
Well, this is something Art and I worked on together.
Ooh.
Well, Art came up with the concept of... do you want to kind of explain this?
I mean, it's basically playing chess on a stakes and ladders board.
Ooh.
That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, and so it's like, okay,
I'm
so
gonna sneak back
you
here
can
and go for my
randomize it
Roman
and
and
use
Coke.
like an iPad as the board and like have the stakes and ladders be in different places every time. But yeah, the artist we were working with had a hand injury. And
Oh, no.
things got kind of, and but I love this artist. Like, it's not like, there's no bad blood. I'm like, look, you take as long as you need to get well.
Fix that hand faster.
Yeah, no. So their physical therapy is going well, and so I need to get them a layout by November 15th so they can start work on that when they're well.
Okay.
Hey, Golden Beach, thank you for the 5 who writes as commanded. That puts us 351 away from the Beetlejuice.
Hey, this is your machine. Can we cork those lanes?
Can we what? Are they too
Cork
bright?
the out lanes? No, cork.
Oh, cork them? So you can adjust them. So they're in a middle position right now, so you can lower them down a notch so it closes or you can raise it up and make it even harder. Or you can remove the rubbers and make it even harder. Double mesh.
Hey, Kyle Valier, thank you for tipping 50. Boom.
Oh, I didn't pause for the scores, but Becca won that one.
Thank you.
Good job, Becca.
Yay! I won a thing.
Yay! And thank you, Kyle Valier and Golden Beach for those tips.
I won at golf pinball.
So we are now 301 away from the Beetlejuice emerging. We're not doing face camera expansions because
You can get if you like kind of wander around, or you can just lay down a little bit, but like not exactly lay down on the playfield and just like say hi to the playfield camera. Actually, that'd be kind of terrifying.
Garbage ball.
yeah.
There's options.
And I will say, one of the things I was trying to teach my daughter about pinball is I was like, even the best players, like there was a round on Beatles, I think, where in the finals, Anna and the rest of those ladies,
Yeah.
like, they just had their ball one for every single one of them was just garbage.
Yes.
Like they just had a bad ball one. And I'm like,
Absolutely.
part of being good at pinball is accepting that sometimes just the physics bounce you in an unlucky way,
Yeah.
and you gotta like keep playing with a good attitude.
Yep.
You can't let it get in your head, right?
It happens.
And so, like, I think that's a good thing for her to be learning.
Absolutely.
Joe, can I make some of that honey whiskey?
Yeah.
Coke?
There's lemonade in the door of the fridge. So the Jack.
No, I like the honey whiskey and Coke.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, it's
Yeah. Seriously, everything that's out is out for you guys. This is for your visit. And like anything that's missing from those bottles that happened before today is purely incidental. Like I bought that for you guys being here.
So the Johnny Walker Blue for shots is okay?
I don't have Johnny Walker Blue, but that sounds expensive. But yeah.
Yeah, it's all about rolling with the punches. Our physicist's better at pinball. You know what's really funny? I played with a woman who works at NASA.
Really?
Yeah, she works in like mission control. She was really good at Orbiter.
Oh, that's funny. Well, I would imagine the thing about being a physicist, though, is a lot of it's about doing calculus. And if you're intuitive for calculus, you might be intuitive for other things. So maybe. I was like, okay, one thing that my daughter said earlier at dinner that surprised me about her mom buying Tack from Mars.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, anytime that I mention, like, oh yeah, maybe we'll get a telescope, like her mom would just go out and buy a telescope.
Oh.
And so, like, apparently Corinne must have mentioned at some point, like, yeah, Dad's thinking about getting a pinball machine. And I guess she was just like, well, then we're getting attacked from Mars. Like, we can't have things here that they don't have there.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good.
So it's like, hey, Corinne, I'm thinking about getting a giraffe. Like, let's see how far that can go.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. If We Like Pinball gets your kiddo an attack from Mars in the other household, oh my god. You need to tell them right now that, oh, we really like that limited edition Elvira House of Horrors.
Limited edition Elvira House of Horrors is really where it's
The 40th anniversary.
The 40th anniversary.
It's like 30 grand.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
I got to play one. I put my hands on it. It is so beautiful.
Oh, I'm sure.
I was a little bit worried there that Jordan was going to leave me.
They flew a drone around the show to like just get some pre-footage stuff, and you can see me on there playing the Elvira.
Oh, nice.
You're gonna get a tiger in Texas for around $2,000. No. Well, sure, my head. That's an option.
One, Art is in the lead with 8 million.
Nice.
There you go, Art.
Last.
Well,
It's catching
Unless I
on.
unplug the table.
Now, don't seriously. Like, we have so much stuff plugged in right now. I haven't tested this circuit. Like,
we were a little nervous when we were plugging and unplugging, and some stuff would turn off, and we're like,
yeah.
nothing's on fire. So we're already ahead of the
That's a
game.
normal amount of sparks, don't worry.
Oh my goodness. So, but also, like, sometimes you do win in, like, games like this, where, like, sometimes everybody scores low. Like, I watched an AIQ game, and I was like, man, I wish I was on that group, because everybody did a trash game, and I did so well, and I could have had that moment.
Me and Joe and 2 other friends went and played pinball at Game Terminal one other time. And we played Mando like 5 times.
It was the weekend Mando came out, and Game Terminal, like, the guy told us, like, oh, hey, we got one of the first Mandalorians in the world. And I was like, that can't be true. And I posted it on the Pinball Discord, and everyone's like, yeah, my place is getting theirs in 2 days. Mine's getting it tomorrow. They might be telling the truth. That might be the first one. Who knows?
I think it was one of the first ones.
I think it was one of the first ones.
Yeah.
I mean, you're basically playing the first premium that wasn't at the tournament.
Yeah.
But yeah, so as people watching probably can tell, I'm not good at pinball. But every single game, someone did worse than me.
Funny story, Hybor. We did pick up a pinball machine from like a barn once, and we did plug it in on the note of having a pinball machine entirely lit with Christmas lights. Not only did we find nests of mummified wasps and a snake skin inside of the machine, we were like, wow, when we plug it in, the lights do go on. Something's got to be working light. And then we opened it, and it was a bunch of Christmas lights that had been staple gunned in
to
to
make
the
it look
back
like
box.
it could be turned on.
It was real classy.
And there was a snake skin in the sugar lane. Wow. By the way, this was a old Atari Superman pinball machine.
Nice.
Which was somewhat rare. One of Steve Ritchie's first pins. Who we got to meet actually this week.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was really nice.
Bye, Sammy. It's awesome to, like...
We went to a little private party, got to meet a lot of industry people.
Well, that's so cool. Yeah, like, it's one of those things, like, I like meeting people like that, but, like, I never have anything helpful to say, or, like
sure, yeah.
Like, I'm just like, I love your work, but, like, I'm just happy to let you live a great life. I don't know how to, like, improve it. Like, you're already doing great.
So what I started to do is I started asking people this really weird question.
This is a good question for
And
Joe.
it's a really good question because nobody had been asked it before. It started when we went on a tour of American Pinball, and they had all of their Hot Wheels cabinets like lined up on like casters, like on the line for assembly. And I went and I looked and I was like, what would I need to do for you to let me get inside of this cabinet and race it? Like, I want to race down a hill in this cabinet, and they told me no, their insurance will cover it.
Like as a soapbox racer?
Yes, and which made me start to wonder, and I've been asking people all expo, if you were in a soapbox derby, what pinball machines cabinet would you do? And it has made everybody, that's what everyone does, and they go, oh, and then they think about it a lot.
That's really cool.
Isn't it a great question?
That is a great question.
So Joe, what would you
So
race
Joe,
on?
what would you do?
Oh boy. So like, well, I want to some degree. I'm like, oh, we got to go back to Junkyard because Junkyard's all about building a jalopy.
Yes.
But, like,
actually, I really like that answer.
That's almost a little bit too on the
It's not too
nose.
on the
He's the
nose.
first junkyard.
That's true.
And so part of me is
I
like,
didn't even
well,
think about
Apollo
that.
13, and just have like parts falling out the back as you go, just like dropping scrap metal as caltrops behind you.
I'm not saying this just to say it, but I think the junkyard answer is actually really fitting.
I do. I really like that.
I didn't even consider the jalopy aspect. I'm like, yeah, that works.
But Jordan, you would definitely not do it in a junkyard cabinet because you would want to save that
I would
junkyard
want to play
cabinet.
the junkyard.
Yeah, you would just want to keep junkyard.
It was actually a pin I was looking for at the expo, hoping to
Couldn't
buy,
find one.
but I
Oh,
couldn't
that's a shame.
T2. I like it.
Yeah, Manu had a physical junkyard in his home.
Oh yeah, we're
'Cause I
mad
told him to
jealous.
Yeah, like
We're gonna go steal it.
I've only
we're
played it
not.
on virtual. I have not had the good fortune to find it in person.
You want to commission somebody to draw this? Well, NJ, someone did tell me that they would give me a cabinet, like not like anything branded, but like just like a cabinet that they have lying around for me to put wheels on to get pushed around a parking lot at a future convention.
No, I was gonna say like that could be your costume.
I mean, yes, but it's very heavy. Cabinets are very heavy.
Whoa, but yeah.
I mean, you guys know this. You guys dragged this pin up the stairs.
Yeah.
Didn't
A robot did it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that thing that you have.
Escalera. It is a motorized stair climber.
Oh my
doll.
god. No, they're not going to give me a joust cabinet. You could sell that for real money.
Yeah, that's like a.
They're going to give me some
$12,000
like
machine.
beater cabinet and be like, all right, stick wheels on this and try not to break it too much. Because Jordan was like, can you ask them if it's the Spike 2 cabinet, which is what the new Sterns are in. And I was just like, I don't know, Jordan, it's a free cabinet. It's free. I don't care what it is. If it's free.
Could have built a V-pin in it, so.
I know.
Also,
Also,
I found some weird one that was a competitive one. So like you shot and jumped on the other person's side and tried to bury the other one in bowls.
Yeah, that was Joust.
That's
Was it
Joust.
oh yeah.
Yeah, we played that at Game Galaxy. So Game Galaxy is nowhere near as slick as Game Terminal.
Okay.
And a lot of their machines are in less good shape in terms of like
Well, if they have a Joust,
but
We will go play
their selection is fantastic.
it good?
Holy crap, Goran made it before the end of the stream.
Goran! Woo!
I did it.
Oh, we're gonna be on your girlfriend's TV in bed.
Yay!
Sweet. Sorry, I was being weird.
No, that's fine.
It's a mature
That's right.
stream.
Watch me in your bed in my XL t-shirt and my pants I need to wash. It's great. I'm covered in dog and cat. Just existence. It's fine.
It's been a week.
Jeez, Jordan, you have 86 million points? How am I gonna catch up to that?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I gotta beat you. It's important.
Just hit the flashing shots. Do the things.
I'm gonna.
Dog, yes. The people we stayed with for Expo had dogs.
Yes, we got to stay with Scott Denisi, who, if you guys don't know, so Scott Denisi made the Total Nuclear Annihilation pinball machine and the Rick and Morty pinball machine, and he's a bomb-ass musician. Like,
He does make really good music. The start of the stream
A
today,
grade A
if you listen
human.
to it, that song is from Scott Denisi.
You can buy his album for $10 on the internet.
Yep.
Or you can give Joe Hills $10 so he can buy a pinball machine.
Fine,
And I'm gonna just keep shilling.
Yeah. No, I mean, I will say, like, so Badger has been asking me, like, hey, what do you want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? I'm like, I don't know. I've got my gifts for it. But, yeah, pinball machine would be great. But no, when Scott Denisi's album went out on vinyl, I was like,
From Canada?
yeah, I was like, hey, this is a good thing to pre-order. I don't actually have a turntable yet, but, like, I need to get one because I want to put my own music on vinyl and I need to be able to QA it. Right? So, like, if I can't listen to my own stuff to tell, like, hey, yeah, is this ready to go to press?
Yeah, give Joe Hills money so he can buy a pinball machine. Or buy more Scott Denisi music. Or, I don't know, eat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Options.
yeah, Scott got his test pressing while we were there.
Oh, did
And
you
he
get to
put
hear it on the
Oh, it's so good.
It was really good.
Because he said he had done a special mix for the vinyl to really, like, take advantage of the format.
Yep. It was good. It wasn't pink though, like the test pressing was just a regular black one. But...
Yeah, because the pink looks great.
Doing good. You're doing good. You got me on bonus.
And he also sells cassettes of his music.
Oh, that's cool. I don't have a cassette player, but yeah.
I'm glad, Goran. I know mine is pink. Jordan has a black one.
All three.
We all match.
Yeah, I'm the one in green. I always wear green on my streams.
So my shirt is Buffalo Billiards. So this was a bar slash like billiards arcade place where we went to go play pinball machines a lot. Really cool operator. And then the pandemic happened and they shut down and sold.
And we were very sad.
Yeah. So it was like our best
Home.
place.
It's like everybody has a home bar.
Yeah. Well, and I've thought about this. Like, it's like if I could afford enough pinball machines and like a physical storefront, I think what I would want to do is like just like rent it out to other parents for like their kids' birthday parties.
Yeah.
Not like random parents, but like the parents that my daughter knows, and be like, hey, look, you know, it's like $300 to rent the science center. For $200, you can use all my pinball machines and bring your own cake. You know.
Oh, for sure. Well, the free pay motto is wonderful on Merit. I think it'd be funny if Joe bought a chroma greenhouse. Please. Joe, you gotta live somewhere with an HOA and get a chroma greenhouse. You can find it with a satellite.
Okay. Art and I have talked about this. The thing is, apparently there's a minimum of 3 houses in a row that you need to start an HOA in Tennessee. And Art wants me to buy the house 2 houses down from him.
Okay.
So then we can force the person between us into an HOA and set all sorts of rules like your house has to be chroma green. Or you have to have a swimming pool that extends between the
You have
houses
to have a
in the
pinball machine
backyard.
in the house.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the bridge broke.
And then basically we can just drive out the person in the middle and then buy their house and then have a pool that goes across all 3 yards.
Ooh, Razor Random, do you know about what Toronto bar it is? So actually, I'm wearing this one is in Montreal. I'm wearing a Canadian shirt, actually. North Star is a Canadian bar. I'm wearing my Canadian pinball machine one today. Also, Goran, are you satisfied? I didn't tell Goran what we were streaming tonight. I told him no, and he had to actually show up to find out.
Yeah.
Are you satisfied?
It's a premium. Did you see that?
It's fancy. We got the plastic guy with the magnet and everything.
I was shocked. I was legitimately and I told Corinne, I was like, oh no, they got one of the premiums. And she's like, wait, because I had explained to her, oh, this is the Pro. It's not the one we saw on the stream. The one we saw on the stream won't be around for months. And because she was really excited to play Godzilla because we had seen it on stream.
Yeah.
And so we had fun on the Pro all weekend. I'm like, oh, hey, Becca and Jordan got a Godzilla, but it's the premium. And she's like, ow!
It was super, she was so cute. She was like, with the concept of what do you mean I can't play this before I go to bed? I don't think she would have actually gone to bed unless we let her play.
Well,
it was adorable. I mean, you have a really good kid and she probably would have done it.
She would have. Okay, one year, I left out her Easter candy. And I had a huge sign on poster board that says, you can have 3 before you wake me up. Please don't wake me up, right? And I put the sign on the poster board underneath the basket of Easter candy. And I go to bed. And I wake up and I come out and I'm like, Happy Easter. And she's like, Daddy, can I have some candy now? Oh no, that's the button that we lean on to start the game. I'm like, well, did you already have your 3 pieces that you could have? And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, on this huge poster board with 6-inch letters, you can have 3 pieces of candy. And she's like, oh, I didn't go over there because I didn't want to be tempted to eat it before you woke up and gave me permission. And I'm like, I gave you permission!
I gave you permission several hours ago!
Yeah, you had permission, but also thank you for not waking me up on Easter.
Where's North Star? North Star is in Montreal, and it's run by, I think, Adam and Charlotte. And they are wonderful people, and they are also the people who are doing the vinyl press of Scott's album.
Oh.
So, let's see. Goran's making Captain Sandy jokes.
Okay, Ebera,
Oh!
let's go!
We're gonna see a battle, because none of us have started a battle yet.
No, Jordan started against Ebera.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
So I need to shoot all 3 spinners until there's no spins left. Then shoot the flipper for the final blow!
So your 3 spinners are on the left side, the right side, and I think there's one up the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to try and hit that spinner, I feel like I need to be about there.
Ooh, that was close.
That was close.
Can I backhand it? No.
No.
No, that's a
Oh,
drain.
dangerous.
Danger.
Oh, that was a bad choice.
Yeah, if you don't make that building, it's lights out.
It is guerrilla radio.
We'll just take the tilt button up.
Oh, I like the Rage Against the Machine reference.
Yeah.
With my black shirt and my Jack and Coke, I kind of feel like Julian from Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, nice.
Bless you, Jordan. Oops. Okay, I have...
But yeah, we do need to leave the machine on overnight, so when my daughter wakes up, she wakes up at 6 every morning, and I get up at around 7 to get her ready for school. Now, y'all can sleep in, and then after you wake up, we'll go out for breakfast, or I can make you coffee at the very least if you have to get on the road. But yeah, I did promise her we would leave it on so that she could just come over, hit start, and start playing in the morning, if that's okay with you.
It's like we can leave her a little arrow. We'll leave her a little sticky note to the on button.
Yeah, for the on button. I'm not sure I want to leave it on overnight, but for sure we'll post it.
But we'll leave her a little post-it to show her where the on button is.
Honestly, I'm worried she's not gonna see the poses. She didn't see the giant thing.
Okay, so what we're saying is we need to get a sheet and a lot of black paint. And just cover the pinball machine.
Like, do you have one of those like electrical timers?
Yeah.
That like shut on and off on outlets?
Oh, I started.
You remember
Ooh.
those?
Yeah, no, we don't have that, but.
I feel like nobody uses those anymore.
Oh, those are
I
great.
mean, I feel like it should be okay to like leave on overnight, or what's the?
We usually don't, just because it's. Oh,
Does it build up heat inside the machine?
Yeah.
Or
there. Give me all my shots.
Yeah, I just don't want to run it for too long.
Gotcha.
We'll just leave a little note. It's like literally if it's off,
just a
and we
button.
can literally just put like a big sheet that says on switch.
I mean,
right
I can
here.
also just wake up at 6, turn it on for her, and then go back to bed.
There's that
That's an option. Oh,
Because like honestly, so she's gonna have to walk past since she's crashing on my floor tonight. She's gonna have to go past me anyway.
she'll wake you up. Do you have P3s? Yeah, we still have the P3s in the trailer, Goran. We are not unloading the P3s in the trailer.
No.
Those are like 900 pounds.
I was worried that y'all would be like Godzilla's in the back of the trailer, and like.
No, I purposely left it at the very edge just in case.
Because
Well,
like
also because we're going to unload it at the house and then return the trailer with the P3s in them.
wait, why are you leaving the P3s in the trailer?
Because it's not our trailer and it's not our P3s.
Oh, okay. So you picked those up for somebody else.
Yeah, for Multimorphic, for the company that makes them.
Because they're going to Houston Expo literally like not this weekend, but the next weekend. So I was really curious to be like, are you guys going to even unload them?
See, they flew out for Expo to show off their machines. We drove them up for them.
Because we're kind.
That makes sense.
We're kind people.
Just out of curiosity, like, is that the sort? I'm still learning about like kind of the social norms in the pinball community. Is that like a paid gig for you guys to drive those up, or is that something where they just like?
They're covering our gas. We volunteered. It was something where like we were talking to the owner and we're like, hey, we're driving up a machine to sell.
Yeah.
If you need us to bring up machines to demo, like let me know. And he let me know. Like no, he let me know. He let me know. He was like, yeah, I can get you a trailer and some machines.
Because the other thing is that we also were driving up Farfalla for Anna. Like no matter what, we were driving Farfalla.
Yeah.
And so we had ordered a soft top, like a soft camper top for the bed of the truck, but it hadn't gotten here in time. And we were like, okay, well, we're gonna just probably have to rent a trailer.
Yeah.
And then the Multimorphic folks were like, well, we've got a trailer. Do you want to also take our machines? We'll pay for your gas. And we're like, all right, that's mutually beneficial. Like the pinball community is so fantastic.
Yeah, it's very small and tight knit, so everybody kind of knows each other after a while.
And everybody wants everyone to succeed.
Yep. That's so cool, and that's one of the things I love about like how tight y'all are. Like
it is like a little family, and it was really cool for Expo meeting all these other people that we have been talking to for over a year, but just never met, like Manu, like MP3K, right? Like,
oh yeah, I can't wait until I can get out to San Francisco and meet Manu.
Manu, are you here? You jerk! I'm gonna get you. I owe you one, Manu. I owe you one.
Yeah, she was scaring.
I owe you.
He was scaring her all convention.
I do see that.
Deep root on everyone.
Hey, howdy, George. I see Don't Panic Flip is here who says, look at this beautiful premium Godzilla. I don't know why this is my George Don't Panic Flip voice. He talks nothing like this.
I like it though.
Alright, scores.
Final scores.
We got Art in second.
Woo. Art in second, Jordan in first, me in last. That's okay.
It's
Not
okay.
last,
It's okay.
not last.
Coming up. Watch it.
Nuh-uh, you are. When's the next pinball show? So it's
2 weeks.
America. There is, well, no, for
Well,
us
1
it's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Pintastic, I think, is when? Is that next weekend? No, okay, so MGC, I think, is this coming weekend.
It was like Cincinnati or something.
And then after MGC, there's Houston Expo. And then after Houston Expo, there's Pintastic. So depending on where you are in the country, your options are, I think that's Wisconsin. I'm not sure. Maybe Kansas City. I'm not sure. Yeah. MGC is next. Hi. You have somebody who said ahoy. Also, I like the idea of the post-it note on the forehead. That's what my parents used to do to me.
Oh, nice.
Or they'd write it on my hand, and I'd wake up with it on my cheek. I'd see it in the mirror.
Uh-huh.
Like, you should come to a pinball show, Joe.
Well, no, I plan to. Well, I mean, I've been going to the Grand Old Game Room, which is the Nashville Pinball Show.
Ooh.
Which is now called Music City Multicon, which is where I was at this weekend.
Yes.
They moved it to Halloween weekend right before Chicago Expo announced that they were doing it. And so like, yeah, I've been going to like local pinball events. I just haven't been traveling for them. But like that was never like a working event for me. That was just me and my daughter would go play pinball, and Art would usually go. And we ran into Saba and maybe some other people, but I think it was mostly just you, me, Saba, and Corinne, right?
I ran into Victor there once.
Oh yeah, Victor was there.
Good night, Highborn. Have a good sleep. It was nice to meet you. It's so nice to meet all your chat.
Oh yeah, no, it's fun. Like I love just hanging out with people and playing games, you know?
Nope. That was a failed attempt to trap up.
Well, you didn't finish your multi-ball with like a quadruple train.
Yeah, I think that I'm gonna avoid the Ebra in the future because I've never intentionally just spin around this game. I need to learn what the other ones are, you know. Hey, Marie Shively and Dan Blaze.
Here comes.
Welcome, Lemon Leon.
I flubbed it.
I'm so glad you like listening to us talk because I talk literally nonstop all the time.
It's a delight.
I don't know if you're this way, I'm very much an extrovert until like I have achieved like maximum extrovert, but I also very much feed off of the energy of other people that are around me. So this weekend I progressively just got more manic, like the longer it went, and so it was like, hi, my name is Rebecca, it's so nice to meet you, oh my god, I have to do this thing, and I was just like running in circles. It was...
Oh, nice. Well, and it's funny because like, I'm like, I have a couple speeds, right? Like, if I'm just talking to a random person in line, I'm like, oh, hey, how's it going? I'm Joe. You enjoyed the convention? Oh, I'm so excited for this panel. You know, oh, I saw them 2 years ago. They were great. You know, that sort of thing, right? And then, like, I have a kid walk up to me with, like, a Minecraft sword. And be like, are you Joe Hills? Can you sign this?
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, howdy, of course I'll sign it. Yeah! Oh, what's your name? Dude! Oh, Tim, I'm so glad to meet you. Do you want a picture? Hey, I'm gonna... and like, then the person I'm talking to a lot, anyway, I'm like, yeah, so anyway, this talk should be really good. And that person's like, what just happened? Like...
Yeah, Blaze, I am literally like that all the time. I am I'm like 9,000%. I have 9,000% energy or like negative 70 billion energy. Like there's no in between for me. Sammy's back, yay!
Did have
Sammy? Hope you're writing one ball.
like 1 or 2 people at Expo asked for pictures with us, and it was a very interesting experience.
I know.
I never really had that before. I'm like, I've seen you on the internet. Can I have your picture? And I'm like,
I know.
Yeah.
Well, people liked our costumes too.
Yeah. Well, before the costumes.
Oh, it's that awkward thing. The ball is...
Where is it?
It's in the orbit back there.
Oh.
Just bump it up a little bit.
Yeah, just give it a good nudge, a little shake. There it goes.
There it goes.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Did I blow the playfield cam?
Nah, you're fine.
A little slide to the left and you're solid. Just a smidge. Yeah, that might have been too much.
Did I
But
get a
you're
danger
good.
there?
Yeah, you're fine.
You're fine. Also, just keep doing that, and you're gonna do great in tournaments.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolute value over 9,000, 100% all the time.
So I have a song I wrote about power lines. So every time I hit the power line thing, I want to be like, a power line to convey a certain brilliance, a telephone line to carry a voice. My brother is actually the performer. I like do the lyric writing, and he does the arrangements and the performances.
Okay.
Is
all
Joe's
of our
mic
albums
off?
are called like Sean Hill Sings Joe Hills, Volume 1, Volume 2.
Is Joe's mic off? We might have a sound issue.
Was my mic off?
Maybe. It's fine.
Well, I lost the ball anyway.
Did we charge the...
Enunciate into other people's mics.
No, Joe's mic is on.
Every mic is on.
We're all on. We're all on.
All mics are on. All mics are
Oh, were
charged.
we
Have they
yelling
charged?
too much?
Oh, really? Oh, sorry.
You guys, were we yelling too much? Do we need to be more quiet?
Oh yeah, so it gets echoey sometimes because I have 2 microphone systems,
Yeah.
and so they'll go into both, and they're not like timed with each other very well, so it gets a little echoey.
Gotcha. Yeah, y'all, this is guerrilla streaming. We are in like my
Appreciate
breakfast
our
nook.
echoes.
Outside, my voice sounds like I'm in a tunnel. Maybe it's because I'm turned sideways.
Oh.
Well, the delay is also probably off between the 2.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have these lav mics, and it's 2 per receiver, and we have 2 receivers. So it's 4 mics total. And sometimes they bleed into the other
Superstore
ones.
plates, Space Cadet. I love Space Cadet. Yeah, everybody's used to sitting.
Is it- oh, Bex is up.
Oh, it's only Joe's audio, though. I was probably just getting too close.
Well, yeah. Am I okay now?
Well, Becca and I are on one receiver, and Joe's on the other, and so that's probably why
Yeah,
it's a
Art's
one
on the
channel.
same receiver as me, so maybe Art has the same problem as me, but you can't tell.
Are you in a tunnel, Art?
Am I in the tunnel?
Echo, echo.
Hello, hello, help, help.
Oh, I didn't need to get drunk tonight. Sorry, Jordan.
What's that?
I didn't need to be drunk tonight.
Oh.
It's fine. Full save! I don't drink very often.
Yeah, I need to get a 4 lav mic system instead of this like double 2 system, so that's one of our upgrades, our next upgrades. Because typically it's just us two.
But because we've been doing more like community streaming, it'd be nice to be prepared for that. Because we've done more community streaming recently.
Yeah.
We've done some stuff with
We learned really
multimorphic.
quickly that having a stationary microphone is not good for pinball.
No.
When you want to have everybody like chatting around and moving all the time.
Oh, mother.
So when we did
blooper.
our tabletop like role-playing game streams, we all had wired mics. And,
Wired mics?
Yeah,
Okay.
so I had a soundboard that like they were actually plugged into.
Oh, okay.
And that worked pretty well, but everybody wasn't getting up from the table. Like with this, we got
Sure.
people shuffling in and out.
Sure.
You had to record woe through the person next to him's receiver because he just screamed the whole time.
Oh yeah, there was one.
Here.
One of our friends was always too loud,
Let me
no matter
fix
how
Joe.
I adjusted his mic. Okay.
I'm just gonna go boop.
Yeah. However you need
Let's see.
to.
We're gonna try to clip it to. I wonder if we can clip it to like.
So the problem, we were worried about my beard. Should I just go
Yeah.
shave my beard?
No.
$500 for
Good.
Joe to shave his beard.
Okay, like I mean,
Mutton chops for
I was gonna-
600.
I can't grow mutton chops. That's
Here, this might be better.
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Can I
true.
set
You
this
don't
on
have
top?
sides, do
Yeah,
you?
just don't step on the thing.
Okay, here.
Yeah, that's the trash can.
Yes.
Switch microphones.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Very fancy. So I'm gonna stand perfectly still so you can do whatever
Well,
you
you're
want
gonna
to
have to
do.
put this on your shirt.
Because we're not going underneath your shirt. That's.
And this I will take.
We're not gonna get kicked off Twitch.
Okay.
This you can just put in your pocket or something.
Oh, that's how that works. Okay.
Goran, now I'm pissed. Does that help make you feel better?
So
now
I
I've
clip
got
this
the-
to my belt.
The shirt mic. Yep. And
$1,000 to
then I just
keep
put
him
the
growing
Yeah,
the
I'm
beard.
not gonna do it under the shirt. 'cause
Or you
I'm-
can do it to the
I'm
left, or you can do it to the
profoundly stressed out by that drink on the laptop.
Well, it's my laptop. It's not his. If it was his laptop, I would not have done it.
And then
Even if
just-
it's your own, just watch it. Just like, I don't like being in this room.
There you go.
I'm sorry, Art. I'm sorry. Well,
Jordan doesn't talk very much, so it's fine.
okay. I was gonna say Jordan does a lot of the best pinball commentary. Like a lot of our stuff is just like random. And, like whereas he's like actually like, hey, here's what I'm doing in the game.
Well, yeah, I mean, some people might want to know what's going on.
Oh, is Art still off?
Ball goes fast.
I don't know. Did Art's mic die?
I don't know.
No.
No, Art's mic is still on.
Yeah.
It's also we're using these like just the little teeny tiny fluff balls on those guys
Teeny fluff balls.
versus like these little guys where like we've got like fancy
sorry.
wires and stuff, and we've got like the
I'm
actual
really
mic
not trying to
attachments.
touch your butt.
So maybe we just need to like upgrade to like more mics with cords.
We call that a Tennessee hug.
Tennessee
I
hug.
like the Don't Panic clip used at the expo.
Ken
Yeah.
wants to know how much to shave just half of your beard.
I haven't. I'm not gonna do that.
What about
That'll
a
look-
mustachio?
No, it's either all or nothing, Ken.
Or $1,000.
There we go. Building attack.
Yeah, or $1,000 for him to keep growing it. I don't know how this works. So the mics might be slightly hot, but it's just not a big
Yeah,
deal.
yeah, it's a thing I gotta work on. So blame me.
It's our fault.
Adds to the flavor, The
Our audio is better when it's usually just two of us.
yeah.
But, you know,
Yeah,
we have four.
I've avoided investing in serious audio gear right now because Badger's actually an audio engineer by trade. So I'm like,
Okay.
when she gets here, she can help me.
Wait, Badger, before you go to sleep, can you tell us what we need?
What studio quality lav mics should I be getting?
Yes.
That are wireless.
Yeah, and then it's probably also going to be whatever I end up buying.
Yes, yeah, just tell us what we need to have 4 people stream pinball where we have lots of background noise. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah,
We set up a pinball machine for an audio engineer once.
we did.
He was an audio engineer for Primus.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a Primus machine that's I saw
He
it.
worked on that one, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, dang it. I was trying to go
He
for
I think mastered their albums and some other stuff. We set
Yeah.
up his medieval madness.
Oh, no.
But go give Joe money.
Yeah,
Go
thank you,
give
Bex.
Joe money. Go give Joe money. What you need are 14 cans and a
another
large
spool
spool string. Done. Yeah, there's a Primus
Oh,
pin.
the Primus
It's okay.
pin sucks, just like Primus
It's,
sucks. But
it's like an old style, like it's like a fake electromechanical.
it's a fake electromechanical.
Yeah. But yeah, hey, the Pinsomniac, glad you could join us.
Hey, what's up, Nick?
Look what we bought, Nick. You know we bought this, right? I recommend learning ASL. I was talking about learning ASL. I'd really like to learn ASL.
I don't think you can. The problem is you can't sign while you're playing pinball.
Yeah,
Or
but that's
Maybe you can do it behind me while I'm
That's
playing. or
almost a
something.
Pin Olympics or a Pinball
Ooh,
Olympics event.
interesting.
Would be like, hey, you need to copy this sign language interpreter from this like random concert.
You know, it would be a great Pin Olympics, Becca.
Yeah.
Hook up a clapper to the flipper triggers.
Oh my god. And do
So
a
you have to
clapper?
clap to flip.
Oh boy.
There was a shake weight one where you had to shake weight to flip.
Yeah,
That was
I saw,
really
I saw
hard.
a video of that. That looked impressive.
Bounce. That's a dead
But I
bounce.
recommend that to
Whoops.
Scott. Be like, how can you hook up an audio trigger clapping to flip?
Don't do that. Shoot building to lock balls. Thank you. Love earlier. Oh, here you go, Jordan. Shotgun mics behind the table, like the aimed.
Yeah, I looked at shotgun mics. They're a little bulky and expensive, I think, and like for pinball, at least for us, we're moving around a lot in the room.
We do move around
so
a
we
lot.
probably move out of the zone where I'd have the shotgun mics pointed at. That's just my
Oh, that was
One
scary.
thing I've noticed that Hot Nudge does really well is they have one person who's up playing,
Yeah,
and then they
like
have
a
the
battle
couch,
station. Yeah.
and everybody goes to the couch. So you have one shotgun mic on the couch, one shotgun mic on the player.
That's a great idea for a more than two-person
Yeah.
pinball stream.
No, and you're not there. But like for me, I don't know if I could stream pinball one player either. That was one of the things. Is like I had said to Art, hey, if I start streaming pinball, I'd love for you to come over and play with me because like I've seen people do a great job of streaming where they're taking turns talking. Like maybe when we have a few other friends
We
in
can do
town.
what George does.
Oh,
Get friends in Discord and
yeah, that's
reach out
true.
for you, you know?
yeah. Well, and I've experimented with that with VR. So Badger Spanner reads my chat when I'm doing like Half-Life Alyx and stuff like that.
Won't the flippers make enough sound to just continue flipping? Maybe. That's true. Do a top score thing. But yeah, streaming well, Becca just did it. Becca streamed solo when I went out of town.
I did.
Weekend. I went to go play at a TCG tournament and gave her a write-up on how to set up the stream.
Hey, bienvenidos, Capitana Elizabeth. Hey, what is the actual word for pinball in Spanish? I don't know. Do you guys know the Spanish word for pinball?
No.
Jordan, is my heat ray done?
But if we're talking Spanish
yeah.
and pinball,
Oh,
Menudo has a great music video where they're bouncing around in a giant pinball machine.
Oh, that's fun.
So, you jugar el niño al flipper.
Wait, what was that again, Art?
Jugar el niño, million, or al flipper.
Al Flipper. I like Al Flipper. Hey! Neo barrier activated. Shoot the targets to disable.
Pinball. Just pinball.
Just pinball. Okay. Gracias, Ahime
Also, you
Angel.
say pinball in
Or Ahime
Espanol.
Angel. Somebody says it's super choppy for Art's audio.
Chop.
Hey, we got another tip just rolled in. Let me go ahead and see who that's from real quick. We're on mobile for the tips.
Two Unlimited No Limits is a great video. Thank you.
So thank you, Incredimike, for the 15, who says GG Becca.
Thank you.
So let me get that on the abacus here.
Discord
boom.
chat has a question for us.
Okay. Is it?
This game will probably hang around the collection for a good amount of time. This is our first premium, Goran.
Yeah, this is our first premium.
Yeah.
This is a great choice, because like that.
I usually
Art.
avoid premiums like the plague, because I never see the value in it.
Yeah.
Because a pro of this is 67.
Oh, low battery on one of the cameras. Which camera?
What? None of them are battery.
None of them are battery.
Oh, you know what it is? It's the D&D cam. It went out. I forgot to plug the power in for it.
Oh.
Oops. Thanks.
We'll get the score cam back up, Goran. Thank you for calling that to our attention.
Thanks.
I don't know how I missed that one. Question is, do I actually have a power cord for that? I do
What do you use?
The question is if Joe has a power outlet for it.
No, we got several.
So it's just a USB. So if you have a USB to like 120 volt, or actually just a USB to USB.
Wait. So is it just like, which one is
So
it?
here's the USB pigtail. If you have an extension cord, I can just plug it into there.
I don't know if I have anything like that.
You don't have a USB extension?
Not a USB extension, no.
Here, I might not need, actually, all right, so we're gonna lose player cam for a second. I'm gonna steal this extension cord from it.
Because that's on battery temporarily.
Mm-hmm.
Are you short or are the others tall?
So,
We're all the
some
same
cams.
height. We're actually just each wearing different sized lifts in our shoes.
Yeah, so fan artists really like to know how tall their entertainers are. So we always really like to mess with them.
Melon's away wants to know. I'm really curious what the professionals. Oh God, we're not professionals. Black Knight Sword of Rage Pro. It's really fun. I like Black Knight Sword of Rage Pro. Like I genuinely enjoy it. That's how you send money to Joe Hill. Send it to his PayPal.
Sorry, we just lost a lot of cameras. I just gotta re-enable them.
Oh, yeah, no, we are like...
We are guerrilla streaming this. I believe
this is my first pinball stream ever, and this is way better than I expected it to be.
So,
It's fine, Nick. Just listen to our dulcet tones.
Yeah, we're fixing the video actively, Pinsomniac. Like, these things were turned off so we could adjust them.
Oh, we totally do not get.
Just strapped a GoPro to your hat, Joe, and streamed it just game terminal.
So the thing is, Game Terminal has like a recording policy, and like I don't want to like anger the management because
Yeah, you usually want to get like to talk to them about like. You usually want to talk to your locations, especially if you want to like use their Wi-Fi and stuff too, which is nice and helpful. But so on the note of Sword of Rage Pro, I really like it. I really like open fan layouts, and I really like games that are super fast and mean. And Sword of Rage Pro is one of those things, even if it's not what you would typically have of a traditional, you know, like Black Knight game, because usually most of them are 2 layers, which is what the LE looks like. But I don't usually like upper playfields because it slows my game down. Mm-hmm. So either way, I like Black Knight Sword of Rage Pro. If you can find one for a decent price, I would say heck yes, go get it. But also I feel like pinball is like you like to play what you like to play. It doesn't really matter what the machine is. Like enjoy it. Enjoy it. Like I really like my Bad Cats machine. Is it like the most amazing layout? Absolutely not. But is it super fun because it meows at you? Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, and Gordon says, I'm sure if you ask management, they'd be cool. Well, the big thing is that, like, the quiet times at Game Terminal are, like, when my daughter's asleep on Monday night, right? But, like, I'd have to hire a babysitter.
Or
like
when she's at school.
No, they're not open when she's at school anymore.
How rude.
Yeah, no, because they cut back their hours.
Yeah.
So, like, that's a big thing, too, is, like, you know, I got to kind of work within the constraints, you know. As
And I'm sure people just walk around shirtless and get banned from Twitch.
Also, Devin, Jordan and I don't get like paid except for like what people give us on Twitch. Like pinball is 100% like a hobby. We spend way more money on pinball than we get from pinball. What machine meows? It is a 1989 machine by Williams called Bad Cats. I have one. It meows. We drove to and from Colorado for it.
Nice.
It's adorable.
Okay.
Also, yeah, we're fixing everything.
Yeah, we're in the process of fixing a bunch of cameras.
I don't know how to get this out of USB mode. Disconnect from computer, etc.
Device is ready.
Ready to exit, yes.
Are those your Windows connect and disconnect noises?
Yeah.
Sure are.
Yeah, he's plugging a bunch of stuff in and out of his laptop right now. I am not doing that.
Ooh, I like the question. I am a 19... Me too. I was born in 1989. What pinball for my game room, but know nothing about it? What can you suggest for something that teens can pound on without needing much upkeep? Well, every pinball machine's going to need some upkeep. I would say if you just want something for teens to pound on, you can always get, a home pin. Those are a thing. I would go with like a newer Stern machine, or even anything from like, I would actually say American Pinball Hot Wheels. We had a Hot Wheels. We put 1,400 games on that machine. It's built for operators to like put on location. and we bashed the ever-loving crap out of that machine. We nudged it, we smacked it, we played it hard. And like nothing ever really broke. Like it was fine.
Oh wow.
Every now and then one of the LEDs would get weird, but I mean, you just turn it off, turn it back on, that's fine.
And I will say, if y'all have never seen a pinball stream before, like a lot of pinball streams are just like, hey, we're adjusting all the cameras every hour
Fix
because
it!
All right,
Yeah.
I think I got it.
Yeah, we got all three back up.
Jordan,
Jordan,
sweat on that one.
great job.
Thank you. All right, my ball.
Yeah.
We almost,
So currently at the end of ball 2, Jordan's in 3rd place. I'm in 2nd.
I'm in 3rd place.
Bex is in 1st, and Art is in 4th. Art hates being in last place, so he's gonna have to turn this around in ball 3.
Probably won't.
Goran, you can
Not
buy
bad
us whatever
attitude.
you want, but also we don't have a place to put stuff. I'm not beating Escher's 1.6 billion. Absolutely not. That's ridiculous.
Kanzi Scheme says,
just
Joe,
a
come on.
robot.
Come on about what?
Come on.
Come on. Come on, Joe. You can do this.
Come on,
We
turn the
believe
radio on. It's Friday night and it won't be long.
It is Monday. And
It's
will be
Monday
long.
night and it's gonna be forever.
'Cause it's Monday night and the feeling's right.
I really want you to have a pinball machine now. Like, I irrationally really, really want you to get one.
This is actually where it would go. I would get rid of that breakfast table and like.
Eat breakfast on the pinball table.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, we not okay. So I just got that dining table there like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Oh, Cristobal wants to know who we are.
This is Fliptronic, Bex, and Jordan. They're at twitch.tv/Fliptronic. I would copy and paste that into the chat, but every time I do it, it tells you to give me money.
Yeah, give
So-
Joe Hills money.
Instead, I'm going to type
supposed to bounce.
Buy my book.
twitch.tv/Fliptronic.
Where'd I put that drink?
Yeah, we have the drink table, and you just walk past it. Yeah, help yourself.
Oh, yeah, well, I put it on the coaster, but...
That's where you can find us. There you go. Goran's got it too.
Oh, I forgot I had VIP Goran.
But look, you guys, before you follow us on Twitch, you should give Joe money.
You can follow them for free, y'all.
You can follow us for free, but you should also give Joe money.
Yes.
Because Joe is a genuinely fantastic and kind human. Also, the looks on everybody's faces when we rolled up with this trailer and we're hauling this pinball machine out of the back. We don't get to do this very often, where we show up at somebody's house and we're like, here's a pinball machine. Let's unload it.
500-point turn to get it backed in.
Oh, Jordan, yeah, backing that trailer in to get the pinball machine unloaded. Fantastic.
How much money? I don't know, Nick. Just give Joe money. However money you want.
I
You don't have to if you're in university.
Did you see that? The bumper popped over like the pins to the
You
outlay.
get an achievement for making 5 loops in a single game.
It's okay, Cristobal.
Oh, that was painful. Like,
I'm
the
not trying to
bumper
shake
just like
people down.
jumped it over
Oh, yeah,
the
that thing is
pins
vicious.
on the outlay.
That thing-
So
Oh,
did
I'll
Joe
kill you.
inform you guys of the alley? Because I kind of in the back of my head was just like, I bet he didn't say anything.
No.
about
I
this.
told them. I sent them screenshots of like Google Maps. I sent them like photos of like, hey, here's where you could park.
Well, since you're already here, I
Oh
guess
my
you
God,
gotta go
this
through
is
the
It's
alley.
about yay big. Here, if you need a body for reference,
Does anyone have a banana?
this is my body.
Becca has frozen bananas.
There we
I
go.
do have frozen
Disgusting.
bananas. Always, yeah. Everybody give Joe money. Always, all the time.
Yeah, okay, so also Cristobal says I would give Joe money, but I'm in university, so unfortunately no money. I do want to say I have been streaming since 2008. When I was in school in 2004 and 2008, I never had any money, and I stayed sane like by watching people do cool stuff online for free. Mostly like reading comics, but like just seeing all this cool art people made, they put out in the world for free. I put everything I do out in the world for free, basically, so that y'all can enjoy it, whether you're at a place where you have money or not. The people who do support the stream have been so generous that I can do that without everyone's support. You never need to feel guilty if you don't have money to support. Bex, please stop making people feel guilty. But
Look, Joe. I come from a large family where everybody is guilty all the time.
oh, you're Catholic.
Jewish, actually.
Oh, okay.
But my mom is Catholic, so I've got it from both sides.
Well, there you go.
Do you want, that's why I feel so bad all the time. I've got the Catholic guilt and the Jewish guilt.
Manatee Gag wonders how Corinne is sleeping through the pinball noise. Well, she's actually sleeping. I've got an extra twin mattress for when we have guests. So she is on the floor of my bedroom, which is nowhere near where we are right now. because Bex and Jordan are going to be in her room, which would be getting a lot of noise from the pinball machine. So, but yeah, no, so the thing is, if you're not at a point in your life where you can afford to support the arts, don't worry about it. The people who are, like, supporting the show now, they were where you are 10, 20 years ago. And 10, 20 years from now, you support the arts. It doesn't have to be my show. It doesn't have to be Bex and Jordan. Maybe it is, though. Hey, no complaints if it is. But, like, you know, just that's something to look forward to, is being able to support the artists that you love. But we're doing this stuff because we enjoy doing it, and we want to make good stuff for cool people to enjoy. So guilt-free, enjoy it.
Yes, I'm just shaking people down because it's hilarious.
Bex wants me to have a pinball machine.
I want him to have a pinball machine.
And maybe buy his, or sorry, not his, her pinball machine.
You don't even have to buy mine. I just want you to have a pinball machine because I think it is fun and it is a wonderful thing.
She will be selling that Metallica at some point.
I will be selling that Metallica at some point.
Hey, we just got a tip rolling in. Let me see who it's from. The phone is a little bit slower. Thank you very much to Jared for 10, who says, you're the real greatest of all time. Well, thank you. You could be talking to any of us, so I'll assume you're talking to Art. But you know what? I'm lucky to know him. So that's good. That puts us, I don't know, 271 away from the Beetlejuice.
So are these PayPal pin pals or Venmo friendos?
PayPal, yeah. Yeah, there's also YouTube Super Chat too, but
Nice.
I don't get as good a cut from that. I count it all the same on the abacus though. Bex is just having a killer game here, 105 million.
I'm already resigned. Like, I got 30 million. I'm not going anywhere.
I wish it told you what the shots were for each.
Yeah, I mean, you can learn them because it is going to be
No,
the same
I have to
goals.
learn them.
So we already know that the top crab guy is spinners. So this guy, let's see what he says. Shoot flashing ramps.
Okay, I can shoot flashing ramps.
So you got the left orbit ramp.
Oh, there you go. Left
One.
ramp.
Oh, nope. Nope.
My best score on this machine ever is, or on the Pro, is 93 million. And so Bex is like way past that now.
Oh, somebody got like... Where are you gonna go? I don't trust this.
So you got to shoot the loop up.
Nope.
I do like how it times that. Like the magnet holds it and it's like, all right, get ready for a loop shot.
Pinsomniac says the second monster is all the targets. Hey, that sounds like a good goal. I can hit all the targets. Unless it requires I actually hit all the targets.
Yeah, like on purpose or an accident? Because I'm
Excuse
usually...
me, push it around.
Aw, dang.
And J Copy Junkie, we had thought about putting a pinball machine on casters and playing it while we were on rollerblades.
We just
Sorry.
played it.
That's a Pin Olympics event.
Well, we've played on inline skates before.
I
but
think
it was
that's an OSHA
stationary.
violation.
We
Thank
played-
you,
we played Walking
Conzies.
Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I do well, I do get really quiet. I get really, really quiet.
Oh, you didn't beat my 130 million score.
Oh, you're so close though. Wait,
I know.
Not
we're
on
on
this game,
ball
not on this
three.
game, but like on a previous game.
On a previous game.
Yeah,
Okay,
so,
I have time.
So when my daughter and I first started playing this, she had one really good game. She got to 23 million,
Dang.
and like it took me a while to actually beat that. Like I was at like 10 million for my best, and like I feel like that really helped her confidence.
No.
I played the
It happens to
Pro
the best
in
of us.
Chicago at
Yeah.
a place before we even like started at the expo. We played in an arcade in the mall
Uh-huh.
that had it. And I think I got like 200 something million on the Pro.
Nice.
I was just looping stuff all over the place.
Okay,
Back out so the other guys can feel like they're good.
Yeah, take your mic off before you leave though.
Yeah.
all right.
Art, yeah, I'm so glad that you could join us tonight. Or I will shake
Are
your
you headed
mic.
out?
Yeah,
It was
Art,
really nice to meet you, Art.
It was good meeting you.
Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
can we disable this somehow?
Yes, I can hold
You
the
don't want the
bottom
echo.
here.
Echo.
But yeah, Art, I'm glad that you could make it. This was really fun.
There's
Did
that.
you enjoy it?
Yeah, very
Thanks for helping a little
I'm
machine.
so glad.
Yeah, bro.
Now you wanna
meet
go-
you guys tomorrow. to put it on
Art, do you want your stuff from my fridge?
I do want those back. Yeah.
Do you want them back now, or do you want them back next time you're here?
Yeah, if you don't mind keeping them.
All right, we're gonna relog
Yeah, I
in
can keep them in
now.
the fridge.
Yeah, so Daniel, we are actually driving home.
We need to relog
We,
in.
Okay.
we live in Austin, Texas, and we drove ourselves 18 hours to Chicago Pinball Expo with a trailer of pinball machines, one of which we sold to Anna from Hot Nudge, and So we drove up to Chicago Pinball Expo with a bunch of pins, and now, come on.
Hold it back a little bit.
Yeah, it's like weird. It's like you gotta hover it right. No, you gotta lock the orientation.
There we go.
There you go.
Grrr. Oh my gosh, I love that grrr. Like,
I also like how you can change the language, by the way.
yeah, no, that's so cool. So, like, I actually took 5 semesters of Japanese, and I ended up never using it.
Oh, Daniel's in St. Louis. I love St. Louis. It's where my grandparents are buried. I wanted to take Jordan, but we had stuff in Memphis and in Nashville, but I'm definitely taking him to St. Louis. Not just to see where my dead family is, but also there's really cool stuff in St. Louis.
Yeah, my friend Pasta lives in St. Louis, and I would love to get up there and see him, so yeah.
Becca wanted to go to Memphis to see the Ducks.
I did.
That's where we stayed on our way up.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
We need to get hot chicken tomorrow is what we need to get.
Yeah, that's not going to be open until 11 is the thing.
Oh. Well,
So,
we
but-
can always, like, stop halfway.
Poop.
Take an extra day.
I guess they won't have brunch on Tuesday.
No. Yeah, no, I was gonna, you know. Well,
Brace us.
yeah, I'm not gonna say like the specific place I was gonna take you because, like, you know, stalker.
Stalkers on the internet, right? Oh, it's Joe's turn.
Yeah,
It's Joe's turn. I almost just played Joe's ball.
No,
I'm like,
it's okay.
my
It's okay.
turn!
Yeah, no, just
Chain ones, though, they won't know which one.
from an operational security standpoint, I do try to avoid like saying like if I'm taking people who I know who are like, you know, guests or whatever on the stream, like somewhere, I don't want to say when we're going because I don't want people to like show up, right?
Nashville hot.
Oh
It's a
no!
thing, right?
Yeah,
Get the hot chicken.
Oh,
It's
no.
worth waiting for.
but ball saved.
I have ordered a hot turkey for Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Ooh, I want a hot turkey.
No, okay.
I
Yeah.
guess I'll wait till your turn's done, Joe, because you probably have to lock behind me.
I know how to lock
I think
a
I can
door.
lock a door.
Okay, cool.
I want
But
to
also
see
my
what
turn
you
is
think.
done.
Trained.
Yeah.
Well, here, Joe can go lock
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
front
say, I
door.
think it's your turn, Bex.
Now it's me.
Stream takeover.
It's Manu.
Oh, hi, Manu.
I could drive down there in 12 hours tomorrow. How are you doing, Manu? I owe you one. I do. We took over Joe's stream.
Greetings from West Tennessee. What's up, Bill from Memphis?
Hi, Bill.
Bill from Memphis is here.
Yeah.
I always see Bill from Memphis in pinball streams.
Yeah.
Well, you're streaming pinball, Joe.
No, clearly.
What?
Wait, is Manu here too?
Manu's here.
Manu, cheers, man.
Manu is jealous. He was like, but Joe Hills is my friend. And I'm like, Joe Hills is our friend too, Manu. You don't have the monopoly on cool friends.
Look, here's the thing though, is if Manu was like, I'm gonna go, he could have driven down here with you,
He could
and then
have.
I could have driven him to the airport to fly back to San Francisco tomorrow.
Yeah, what do you think about that, Manu?
Yeah,
Yeah?
Manu, this is your
Oh.
choice.
Dang, I got too excited with all the loops.
That was an option. Actually, it was an option. We have no room in the back seat.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, oh yeah, their truck is packed. You'd be in the trailer, like, balled
You'd
up.
be in the
Actually
bed.
lying on top of the Hot Wheels playfield that we got.
Yeah. But Manu, I'm glad you could make it. But no, it's so fun. I'm so glad that Jordan and Bex could make it. Like,
We're always down to go.
because this was one of those things where I was
execute.
worried, like, oh, there's so many things that could go wrong. You know, I didn't
so
want
I
to.
think about those things and I try to, account for them and prevent it.
Yeah, I just didn't want to hype the stream too much because like if you guys like
Oh,
hit
yeah.
traffic or something, and it's like, okay, you were spending an extra 4 hours on the road, you don't want to stream. Like, I wasn't gonna be like, oh yeah, we gotta stream.
Hi,
Do
Bob.
it.
Hey, welcome, Bob.
Gotta have that Godzilla shot now, or the Mecha Godzilla shot.
I love
That
that
stupid
Mega
little jump
Godzilla
ramp.
shot.
Oh yeah, it's so cool.
You don't get that on the Pro.
I gotta say, I saw this when Jack Danger streamed it, and I was like, why would anyone ever buy the Pro of this? But I spent 3 days this weekend playing the Pro at Music City Multicon. Like, Corinne and I probably got 30 or 40 games in.
Nice.
Like, cause like, and we would just go over there, play like 4 or 5, then we go do something else, we come back by, and because I was shocked, they had 4 Godzillas on the floor in Nashville for Music City Multicon. So we weren't like hogging the only Godzilla.
The only one.
Yeah, no, like a lot of times there was like 2 next to us empty, right? And so, it was kind of one of those things though where I was like, okay, the Pro of this game is so playable.
And what's funny is that the Pro has like some of the least amount of coils of any pinball game.
It's so well done, though.
It is.
Hi, Chelsea.
So that's distracting because like shoot against flashing with like some of the other stuff. So I'm like thinking, oh, I got ball save, but I don't.
Oh.
Hi, Catherine.
Welcome, everybody.
Oh, Nick's on both the chats.
Oh, nice.
Fancy.
Fancy. Did we forget to play Gore? I think we
There's
did
only
forget
one
to
side
play.
of the GI light for
Oh,
some reason.
I will say to everybody. So
sides are
normally I have 3 chats open. I also have my Discord, but like there wasn't room for the Discord with the way we have this set up here.
I did not play Goran's Limit.
So
Sorry,
if there's a bunch of people in the Discord who have been talking for 2 hours, I apologize for not acknowledging you once, but I cannot see what you said. I'll be really, really amused when I go back, like, tomorrow morning, and it's like, oh, hey, the thing is, the Discord is like all my Patreon patrons, right? So to some degree, they're just like palling around amongst themselves. They don't even need me to interact with them. They're just like, hey, what have you been up to today? Oh, yeah, I was sewing this. What about you? Oh, I painted this. Oh, cool. I got a new job. Oh, cool. Like they're just catching up. It's like Cheers,
Sure, yeah.
It's like I'm an accidental bar owner. So all I
love
need
it.
now is a pinball machine.
Oh my gosh, we gotta get you a pinball machine.
Yeah,
too.
but sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
Just mail you a Zizzle. Just a little teeny tiny one. Okay.
Oh, you're keeping up with me.
But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and post that link again. Twitch.tv/Fliptronic is where you can find Bex and Jordan.
We are okay pinball players.
I'm trying to be a better pinball player.
Yeah, Becca can be a tournament pinball player. I just like to chill.
Jordan is like, I don't want to do that anymore. And I was like, my mom asked me how you were doing, and I was like, yeah, Jordan didn't play.
No.
Well, so the thing I found is a lot of tournament play is knowing when to cradle the ball, and I never want to cradle the ball. I feel like being patient is something I have to do at work, right? Like, if I'm just playing a game, I don't want to be patient
Yeah,
now.
there's
It's fun to shoot on the fly.
Yeah.
3 pillars for pinball gameplay, which is rules, which is a pretty much a no-brainer.
Yeah.
2 is accuracy, which is also a no-brainer, and then 3 is recovery, which is basically making sure you can control the ball by doing the cradling and stuff like that.
This is very extra special, like to get to hang out with people in person.
Yeah, this is like, like my daughter's gonna be able to get vaccinated next week.
I'm so excited for you guys.
I'm so excited too, because like when I got vaccinated, it was a huge weight off my shoulders because I was terrified. Like, if something happens to me, who's gonna take care of her?
Of course.
And like, but at the same time, I couldn't like take her to do as much fun stuff as I wanted. Like when we went to Game Terminal tonight, like there were maybe 15 other people there, and it's
Nobody's
a
going
warehouse.
Yeah.
But like, the thing is, like, you go to Game Terminal at like 11 a.m. on Saturday, it is packed. Every machine has 3 people around it. It is just a wall of people. I couldn't take her there.
Yeah, of course.
Right now.
Holy smokes.
How was like the nachos? Is that okay? I'm sorry.
It was okay.
I really apologize. I thought they had the full menu all the time.
Oh, that's fine. Those are good for me.
We've been living on fast food whenever we've been driving because sometimes by the time that we're hungry, we're in like the middle of nowhere and we're like, what are we gonna get?
McDonald's.
Subway was a, go to join Joe's Patreon.
Oh, now I gotta type another URL. I'm gonna put the drink down on the laptop because Art's not here to yell at me.
Yeah, go to the Patreon, give Joe money there so you can have access to all the cool stuff.
Yeah, $5 a month does get you access to the Discord chat, which I'm not reading right now, which is a real upsell.
Why did the Fliptronic subs? I don't know. Good God, did somebody sub to us and then did our alerts go off again? God dang it! But thank you.
Oh, did the alert go off?
I don't know. Maybe
I mean, honestly, like,
it's just
I'm pretty
fine.
sure I turned it
like
off, so.
we are as Jordan put it, we're guerrilla streaming. I think I'm after Jordan.
Oh yes, careful. If you're not careful, I will literally be like, "Give me the pinball machine."
No, because y'all used to just playing together, so.
I'm used to just taking over a machine and being like, "Move me in 7
Pinball and
hours."
Subway are great. Just not like every day while you're driving.
Taco Bell and Subway are great. I
you
have
guys
half a
stop
Subway
a lot?
sandwich in the cold car, which I probably should have put in the refrigerator, but it's cold here, so.
No!
No.
Oh, that was like. Oh, I just missed the ball save.
It happens.
Yeah, no, it does, and like this, like I said, this is what I was trying to teach my kid. I'm like, in pinball, sometimes you just have a bad ball, and you can't let it get in your head. and you just roll with it. The ball rolls, be the ball.
Or you're Becca and you do an extremely long gur.
Yeah, no, Becca's Gur is legendary.
The grr heard round the world. I don't know where that's going. There you go. Come around.
Goran just sent you 5 bits on your channel that you're not active on.
Thanks,
I
Goran!
heard the ding.
Thank you for those bits on the other channel. I think. Thank you for those bits, Goran. I love you. I love that little loop. I love all the. Come on, keep sending me. Okay, I'll take
It's like
that.
a better Iron Maiden loop.
Yeah, no, it's so rewarding. I've gotten 3 in a row at most, I think. Maybe 4. I don't think I got the 5.
This is the 3rd Keith Elwin pin that we've bought, but I think it's my favorite. The other 2 I sold because I didn't like them after a bit.
And for people who don't know,
They were
Keith
too hard.
Elwin is a pinball designer.
Well, first, he was a pinball champion several times. Like, he is the pinball player. Like, he was winning all the tournaments, all like the worldwide championships. And then Stern hired him because he did a prototype pin for Archer.
Oh, hey, congrats on first place, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Becca got second.
Yeah, he did a homebrew for Archer, and they took that design and they made it Iron Maiden instead.
Oh, nice.
Because they couldn't get the Archer rights.
Oh, I wish they had. I love Archer.
And then he came out with Jurassic Park, a new Jurassic Park, and then he came out with an Avengers Infinity Quest.
Yeah, I played both of those. They're good games.
They're good. They're hard.
They're
so hard.
I will say, I feel like both of them are almost unapproachable if you're not really willing to delve into the rules.
True, yeah, they're very deep in the rules, and that's like, you know, some complaint for some people, and that's fair. They're definitely designed to be like good player pins.
One penny,
Like,
yeah.
especially for Avengers, because it's designed by this champion player, and then the rules are coded by another champion player, Raymond Davidson. So it's just like, you know,
But
the top tier guys making a pin.
I feel like this game, it has depth to the rules, but it's also approachable.
Yes.
In a way that AIQ or Avengers Infinity Quest and Jurassic Park are not.
Good night, Cal.
Yeah, this one has more of a like giant toy to shoot for as opposed to some of the other games.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight and hanging out while we play some pinball.
Let's see. Bill from Memphis, was this your first time to Grand Ogre Music City Multicon? I've been going to the Grand Ole Expo for a long time. There's actually a shot of me and my daughter on the Pabst Blue Ribbon machine from when she was like 3 or 4.
Aww.
And she's on a stool, and I'm like, I've got my hands over her hands, and I'm like teaching her to play it. And that was like prominently featured in their gallery for years. And so, yeah, I've been going to Grand Ole Game Room, Grand Ole Expo. They keep renaming it. Now it's Music City Multicon. But yeah, no, they're great, and I love them. Oh, no. That's a new one.
Yeah,
I took
I have found
all the time.
3 still shots on this so far. I've been trying to get that one. Oh, is it stuck?
Just give it a little shaky shake. It'll come out.
Yeah, there it goes. Yes, it's also
I think this isn't pushed up
Lonelli.
enough.
There
That's
we go.
probably why.
Yeah.
Because
and
it's felt a little floaty, so.
Bill, yes, this was our first expo.
Kanzi's Game says, Joe, I'm new. I'm interested to know why pinball got your attention. Well, pinball had my attention when I was a kid. Like, when we would go to the beach, there would be, you know, the arcades all had pinball machines and Turtles in Time and stuff. And, like, you know, we stayed at a bed and breakfast once that had a pinball machine in their game room. And I remember, like, playing that with my dad and stuff. So I've always really enjoyed pinball. But, like, when my daughter was 2 or 3, I realized that, like, there was a bunch of good pinball arcade recreations of old machines out on the iPad. Because she hit this age where she wanted to just, like, sit in the bathtub for an hour every night. And I was like, I can't just sit outside the bathroom for an hour every night doing nothing. And so I was like, well, I've got this iPad. What can I do on the iPad? And I was like, oh, I can play pinball for an hour every night while she takes her bath. So I started playing a lot of these old classic machines on that, and you know, it was also really cool because, like, the thing I like about pinball is when you're tired, you do poorly, right?
I don't know. I actually,
Well, maybe not.
I play really well the more tired I am. I played like butts all day when I was trying to qualify for women's finals. And I walked in at like, I don't know, 11:30 at night. We were exhausted. We'd been awake all day. And I proceeded to use like the last of my entries. And I went from like way down in the rankings, like, and I made it into finals.
Nice.
I play best when I am super exhausted.
Well, so I'll say for me, like I realized one of my problems is I'll start like reading something and I'm tired, but I'll keep reading until it's like 4 a.m. And then I like, oh no, I lost my chance to go to bed. But with pinball, once I start to get tired, I would start doing so poorly, I'm like, oh, I have to go to sleep now. So I was just playing a lot of pinball on the iPad because it was like helping me like get my life in order. Like, oh, okay, it's time for bed. You know, pinball says I'm bad at being awake, you know, and so like I was just doing a lot of pinball stuff just as a side thing. It was never like a big focus of mine, but it was always there. And so I didn't know pinball existed on Twitch really until I stumbled into it maybe 8 months ago. And I'm like, oh, this is a whole thing.
It is.
Bill
It's
from
the thing.
It is a whole thing. Bill says, Joe, did you play in the pinball tournaments at Music City Multicon? No, my daughter and I watched some of the tournaments, but we didn't compete. I wanted her to see a tournament to get a sense of whether or not she felt like she could hang out during one while I competed in the next time around. I feel like with kids, a lot of times it's better to just kind of like let them ease into stuff.
Yeah.
And so like,
on
but she was watching like some of the people play Godzilla, and she's like, our scores are better than these people. And I'm like, well, that's the thing, though.
Oh no! And then did she get super? She was
Well-
cracking me up. She's like, "I'm gonna compare." She's like, "My dad's really good," and I'm like, "Yeah."
Well, and like I don't know how to like. It's weird with stuff like that. 'Cause she's like, my dad plays video games for a living, and I'm like, yeah, that's legitimately what's bragging about, but also please stop. Like,
It's fine. One of my kids at work called me old the other day. 'cause
oh
my
no, it
niece
hopped
died.
over the flipper. Oh, that was rough. It just went right over. Well, Art was complaining to me because he's got a few nephews and nieces.
Rude.
And it's like, yeah, my sister's mad because every time that her kid doesn't want to work hard at school, he goes, but Corinne's dad plays video games for a living, so I'll just go do that.
And did we mention all the hours you have to put into it?
Yeah,
and
no, like,
salary comparisons.
Well, I had a full-time day job. I started streaming in 2008, right? And I graduated from college in 2008. I worked a full-time day job until 2 years ago. And, well, actually maybe a year and a half. But, like, ooh, that was a bad ball. But realistically, it's like, look, if you want to be able to make your own rules, you got to be able to put in the time. Like, I wasn't out there chasing algorithms and sponsorships. I was like, I'm going to make weird art, and if people like it, they like it. But you know what? That takes 12 years to build up. Or, you know, so you better have a job for 12 years, because otherwise, how are you going to afford a kid? How are you going to pay for rent, you know?
Sure.
Like, you don't want to put your life on hold for a decade. And I didn't. But, like, I did that by having a job that I didn't love, but, like, I was able to do, you know?
Yeah.
And so, you know,
Why is the alert sound going off?
Well, at least we don't have the videos.
Thank you.
Thank you for the follow. Whoever followed us, I can't tell because all of our alerts. Good God.
Here, I can actually mute the desktop.
yeah, let's
capture,
just do that, because
so
we're not
that-
capturing anything.
No.
Yeah.
So there.
That's hilarious.
That'll deal with that.
Thanks, random human, for the follow. I can't tell who followed us because our alerts are off. Also, you're not following Joe Hills. You're following us.
Yeah. The alerts
I
are for...
think-
Yeah, we're streaming from their machine, and so it's all weird.
Kanzi, thank you. Also, somebody else gave us bits, and you guys.
Don't worry, they can't hear the alerts now.
Okay, you guys can't hear the alerts. I can hear them. I was like, stop messing with it. Is it Goran?
Hey,
Is
thank
it
you,
Goran?
Kenneth, for the 10, who says, for all the great content. Well, thank you very much, Kenneth. I've got the abacus here. Boom. That puts us... Wait, hold on. 261 away from the Beetlejuice, which might not happen. That's okay. Honestly, like, this is a weird night. I didn't expect to make any money. I just wanted to play pinball, and I didn't know it was going to be this machine, and I'm even more excited since it's this machine.
I liked how I let you know, like, so, because we were talking and I was like, it was like 2 days into Expo, and I was like, yeah, we might not find anything that we're going to bring back. And Joe was like, yeah, it's cool. Like, don't worry about it. Like, we're going to hang out and it'll be fun no matter what. And then, what was it? I think it was yesterday. It's like, yes, we did find something. We did.
I literally could not believe it. I was just like, what?
Are you looking at my really good slap saves, Jordan?
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that you saw it, you know.
Andrew Green, hey, thank you for the 5. Something about the chat is indeed super, and that's your support of the arts. Because, like, justifiably, like, I mean, that's what I claim this is. You know?
This is the art.
This is performance art. This is weird. Like, Jordan really was like, hey, I want to get a good overlay. Where's your logo? And I'm like, oh, no. No. We just do everything freehand. We just make it up as we go. Oh, that's a rough one.
All right, I want to figure out how to do tanks.
Good night, Rizzer Random.
I'm trying to focus on these tank shots.
See
what
what's
it does.
funny is that as I play really well when I'm really exhausted, Jordan plays the best in the morning.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like he's a fresh morning player. And so the best he usually would ever do is like fresh in the morning, like right after a Red Bull, like
Wait, hold on. Andrew Gorin is just Gorin.
it's just Gorin, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at stupid stuff. Okay.
Andrew
Gorin is Gorin 1818.
It's Gorin.
Thank you, Gorin.
Or is it Gorin 80 or is it Noreg 8181? I don't know.
Okay. So here's the thing too is so if you don't know, Gorin and I are gonna be going head to head on Monster Mash the week after Thanksgiving. He's gonna be playing on a physical machine. I'm gonna be playing in Pinball FX3. And
I will be there.
yeah, we're gonna do kind of one of those like dead flip style, or not dead flip.
Don't panic flip.
Don't panic flip. Oh my god.
It's fine. It's really easy to get all of us
It's so hard
confused.
with all the names.
We're all
Yeah,
flips here.
yeah. I should be Joe Flips.
Joe flips.
You should be Joe Flips. Just make another account.
Yeah.
Instead of Joe Hills, you can be Joe Flips.
There we go.
Won't be confusing at all.
But yeah. So we're gonna do like a series of challenges. I have been trying to practice Monster Bash for at least 15 minutes a day, and like Goran, I'm gonna warn you, I'm getting to the Monster Bash wizard mode. Like I'm not bad at pinball. I'm not competitive level good, but like I kind of think you aren't either. So you know we're on.
Same wavelength there.
Yeah, we're this is gonna be a really tight race, I think. Like, I'm not here to talk, like, a ton of trash, but that's precisely the correct amount of trash.
Everybody talks trash to Goran. It's okay.
Oh, yeah, okay. So one thing I will say that we did, so earlier in October, there was another event in Nashville called Tennessee Game Days, which is a big tabletop event here. And I had a couple fans come out, and we streamed from my hotel room, me playing Minecraft.
Yes.
And at various points, they literally, like, threw $20 bills at me so I could move the abacus.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, so we actually have a mode and a multi-ball stacked finally.
That is good.
Mr. Hard Luck will be Mr. Hard Flip.
Yeah.
I also like Joe Flips from Tashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, there you
Nashville,
go.
Tennessee.
Whoa!
Can we heat right here?
There you go. Now you're all done. Now you need to go hit a bunch of green shots.
That love spinner is actually a pretty hard shot.
Yeah, well, you're in
you're
super
getting a
spinner
lot of
right
points
now.
from the super
So
spinners.
hit your spinners. Just go spinners. Spinners.
Wow, your score on this. Ball added.
I heard that there's like a strategy with like destruction jackpots. Like that's the thing.
Probably. I know there's like a bug somewhere.
Okay, I think your super spinner's over.
Still gotta hit the green spinner on the left.
Yeah, you need the green shot still.
There we go.
Nice. Jackpot.
I feel like
Added the
there's
center.
what I like and what we liked so much when we saw this revealed is that it's like we really enjoyed Deadpool and like the battles on Deadpool.
Yeah.
And so this was like a great little
Plus
like
the music is actually really good.
Yeah, like I'm not a huge Blue Oyster Cult
Well, not even
fan,
just that song.
but like, yeah, no, I mean the music on the whole pin is good, but like in this setting when you get multi-ball and you hear that Go Go Godzilla, it's like, yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm going to share a pinball experience. Another thing, so we actually did a game terminal meetup for Tennessee
awesome.
Game Days, right? Like, it was me and, like, 3 fans, and we went over there for lunch and just played some pinball. But, like, most of the folks there, like, weren't, like, regular pinball players. This was, like, maybe their first time, in some cases, playing on a lot of physical
Oh,
machines
multi-ball, man.
that they played in Pinball FX Pro, right? And one thing that I loved was we got into this thing where every time somebody hit a jackpot or got multi-ball, everybody would yell jackpot or multi-ball. So you got this like stereophonic or polyphonic experience of like, we're all super hype.
That was Bridge Attack multi-ball that you were in, Jordan, which is, I'm guessing, is a premium thing.
Well, the bridge broke,
yeah.
and then I went into some multi-ball. Alright, let's get this 7 mil.
Oh, we have to make a poem? Oh, God.
Boom.
Wait, who says you have to write a poem?
Daniel said, will the stream end with a poem prompt? If not, he needs to prompt us to make a poem on the spot.
No.
I already sang a song like twice.
So I do a lot of like improvisational rhyming and like.
Oh.
So yeah, so basically, one of the tiers I have on my Patreon is at $50 a month. I will have my next YouTube video be mid-roll ad free, and instead read a poem at the end that I wrote.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and so it's like, look, you get more art and you get fewer ads. Because here's the thing, is like if 7,000 people watch this video or 10,000 people or whatever,
Yeah.
you save them all 30 seconds for the mid-roll. Hey!
Heat ray, baby.
Free game.
Free game. Jordan's just exploding things. Oh, you're in another super spinner. There you go. Aw, dang. It's out. What are you in? Mecca?
Mecca.
A strange American code. A $20 bill. How long have you been into Minecraft, Joe? Are you also into programming? Asks Bill from Memphis.
Yeah, so Bill, my day job was web development work. I've been doing programming since I was like 5 and gotten really into QBasic. And I was like, oh, I can't sit in front of a screen all day. And so, like, because as much, like, when you love something, in some ways, it's like doing it for other people is like maddening. Like, you want to do it for yourself, or like as a hobby, or like as a small business owner, or not at all. And so my original plan when I got out of high school, because I had no money, but I didn't want to program for other people, was to join the Marine Corps. And then I had a bunch of medical problems and I needed a job, and I'm like, well, I could make websites. And they're like, you can make websites? And I'm like, yeah, I don't wanna, but I will. So then I did that until I could be a full-time self-employed artist.
Goran, no, these speakers are not stock. They came from the Speaker Light Kits folks. We actually have to give them back. But we figured tonight we'd stream them.
How much are they? Could you just buy them
They're
outright?
Probably be like $100.
They'll probably be about $100.
Maybe
I mean, could you just Venmo him $100 and he just?
well, they belong to.
They don't belong to us.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so
we just
they
didn't
were
want
on
to take
loan.
the time to take them out. So.
Gotcha. Okay.
Anyway, you can buy these eventually at speakerlightkit.com. I've seen what Joe does on Minecraft.
What a
It's
game.
fantastic.
What a game.
I love Minecraft, but anytime I play Minecraft, I just end up with a freaking sheep farm.
There you go. New achievement.
Man, how do you get extra
Ooh.
balls in this game? I need to learn
It's
how to do
really
that.
hard.
Well,
Yeah.
you destroyed London.
I did destroy London. Look at all
Good
these
job.
achievements. They're not, whatchamacallit, verified, but whatever.
Oh, I mean, it's something.
They are fire, Wolfman. Absolutely. They are actually literally fire.
Ooh, that's a good score.
That is a great score, Jordan.
Yeah,
I will
that's-
beat it later.
You'll be
Oh,
able
you know, I mean, I'm gonna beat it now. Here
Joe
on Ball
has, yeah,
three.
it's all,
Right.
Yeah,
ball
I've-
3 is all you need, man.
I've got 4
Slow
million.
down.
Well, that's the thing, though, is that with pinball, you just got to go into every ball fresh, right?
Yeah.
It's just powdered snow because you can do so much in ball 3 if you don't let it get in your head. I'm like mentally primed to yell, "Oh no, it's in my head!" when I immediately drain.
What's bad is when you're like, I won't be in my head. Oh God, now that I've said I'm not in my head, I'm in my head. Oh no.
Yeah, no, so what you need to do is you need to have something that you can just say over and over again to occupy the speech centers of your brain to keep those from verbalizing or vocalizing anything, right? Like the old meditation mantra of Om is optimized to just basically burn through a bunch of neurons in your brain that would be dedicated to speech processing. But you could pretend you're an android and just be like, disabling speech processing, disabling speech processing, and you just keep repeating that over and over in your head until you can't actually process speech because you're just thinking the words disabling speech processing over and over. But Om is the classic.
That's a good one. I like to just talk out loud. That's usually what I do, where I'm just like, all right, I've done this. Now I need to do this. And then I get really quiet because all the thoughts I say out loud go on in my brain. And then like 15 thoughts later, one random thought pops out and Jordan's like, where did that come from? And I'm like, I don't know, that was 30 thoughts ago.
I mean, for me, I will say, like, a lot of times when I'm driving, if I'm not careful, and I didn't do this tonight because there wasn't a lot of cars on the road, but like, I almost drive like a submarine crew, where I'm like, contact, left lane, going 5 miles per hour under the speed limit.
Well, Goran is going to bed. Good night, Goran.
Night,
because
Goran.
He needs to go play some Monster Bash.
Woo! Yeah, I am practicing, Goran. I am
trash
going
talked
to win.
him.
Night, Goran.
Good night, Goran. Thank you for coming to hang out. You made it before the end of the stream.
Where did that other mic go? I was gonna try something.
Um,
Oh, it's over here.
Yeah.
so we're trying the Titanosaurus all flashing shots for big points.
Tom Midian is here and says hi.
I'm gonna do my pinball. Like I'm lowering my center of gravity now.
Nice, nice. That's how you know that's how you know you're doing well, is whenever you like get your squat going.
Don't put your body weight on the machine because that'll wear you out really quick. You always want to be just kind of like loose with your hands.
No! But you were doing it. That was going very well.
Right.
That was almost. I don't think I caught Jordan though. My goal was to catch Jordan.
So since we have an extra mic now, I'm gonna try something.
Oh, you're gonna mic the speakers. Oh, there we go. Now we might get that weird echo problem though.
We're just gonna try it. You guys need to let us know how this sounds. Chat, this is your job now. I don't know if I can tell you what to do.
Hey, welcome, Tomidian. We're streaming on Twitch and YouTube right now. So one of the joys of not being a streaming affiliate or partner is I can multi-stream. So like, if Amazon does something particularly atrocious, with like, hey, we screwed up this ballot box for labor union workers, I can just be like, well, only on YouTube this week. Like, enjoy your lost ad revenue, whatever. I can't do much, but I like to be able to do something.
I have the power. Good night, NJ. I know we have been...
Yeah, good night, NJ. Glad you could make it out at all. I know it's late there.
Boink. There we go. No! Reject. Okay, this is my third ball. There we go. Now I have 3 balls locked. It's not even 1 a.m. yet. I know.
Yeah.
Our sleep schedule's ruined. Expo will do that.
Yeah, having to get kids to school in the morning is the worst thing. It's like, I'm self-employed, I can make my own hours, but I can't make the school district's hours.
No.
Doesn't sound amazing, but
No.
got a little bit of audio out of it.
Hey, Flip, thank you for the 20. Right, thanks for being you. Well, I am glad that all of us are us. Jordan and Bex are fantastic, amazing people. And I'm so happy that they drove 3 hours out of their way on their way back to Texas to stop in Nashville. They would have gone through Memphis, and they came here instead. And I cannot say enough how glad I am.
Worth it.
Yeah. Also, if you guys get hungry, I did like buy snacks.
Okay. Look, I'm trying to like nudge it and nudge everything.
Just hit that loop.
Oh. Neither of us caught Jordan that time. 262 million.
There you go.
Oh wait, no, you're still alive.
I have a locked
never mind.
ball up on the top of that thing.
We gotta figure out that. I mean, it's probably just the pitch of the machine, but it also could just be the wire form's bent a little weird.
I mean, I will say everything about this apartment is slightly off center or off kilter somehow.
Oh well, we just did level the machine when we brought it in. So.
Yeah.
There's a technique called turtling where you get under the machine on like kind of like all fours and you lift with your back and then adjust the feet while you're lifting with your back.
Gotcha.
So you're kind of like using the pinball machine as a turtle shell.
Nice.
Oh, you're ready.
Boom!
Super
Oh, that's a 14, 15, 16 million on the spinner. Bex is up
There
to
is-
72 million. She is gonna catch Jordan at this rate.
Maybe. Now that we've said
Rip
it.
another spinner.
Well, the thing is that I'm 90% sure I have a ball that is locked on top of the
So tower
building.
one.
Yeah. I don't know if that's on purpose or not.
Yeah, that's right. You can get little buddies to battle with you.
Well, I got one now. We added a ball.
I gotta figure out how to do that.
Crystal Ball says, what is a good score
Oh.
at this?
Oops.
Every machine's a little
Oh,
bit
you
different.
see.
Oh, hey, you still got one. Oh, you got
Okay.
two.
We got one stuck on Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, I didn't see the Mapra eyes lit. I think this game is maybe a little bit generous with the ball save.
Yeah, it could be. At least we can get a multi-ball for sure.
Yeah.
I want that center right there. That's what I want.
The building.
Yeah, I want the building.
Ah, so close. Triple jackpot.
There's, I think. Well, the thing is, Jordan, I'm pretty sure something is stuck.
Something stuck.
Yeah, I locked a ball. Like, there's a ball up on the top of that thing.
Okay.
Is there?
Oh yeah, the building's changed its path? I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know where my third ball is. There's a third ball here somewhere.
Is there?
But the game knows that it's done.
Well, let it go into the ball search menu. I
Okay.
think it's in the back orbit.
Or wait, maybe it doesn't, yeah.
I broke it.
Check that back orbit there.
Yeah, because I had one in the back orbit before, but I don't see.
I'm pretty
It
sure I.
could just be that you got it on top of the
I think
building
I
accidentally.
dirty pooled it.
Oh,
So it's going to go through a ball search and it'll probably lower the building and drop the ball out. So be ready for it.
Oh, that's really cool.
I dirty pooled.
You know, I was shocked that I was
You
able
would
to
think there's
dirty
a
pool on
opto
the.
in there to sense it. Yeah, see, it's coming down. Now it's going to unleash it.
Oh, there you go.
Now it's gonna, I was going to say it's going to drain it. But... All right, there you go. You accidentally got a ball.
I know. I'm just like.
Sneaking it in.
Oh boy.
All right, destruction jackpot.
Yeah, I was surprised the Pinball FX3 Attack from Mars let me dirty pool once, where I got the ball caught in the
Yeah, that's the
thing
whole thing.
as it
It's-
came down.
It's programmed to do that.
Yeah, like it's so cool.
Now, do you know where the term dirty pool comes from?
Adam's family, dirty pool, old man.
Yep,
When he throws the sword.
that's right.
Yeah.
Becca's done it.
I've done it. I've dirty pooled Adams before.
It's like we were pinball newbies, and one of these like great player champion guys is like, "Do you know what you just did? It's a really hard thing to
Dang.
do."
That was
I know
a
the
really
game will
good
never
ball.
end. Thank you. Ball 3, you guys. Ball 3 is all you need.
I think you were off by like 100 million.
I mean, that's a really good ball.
Jordan. I'll get you eventually.
Oh, okay. How late are we streaming until?
I don't know. Whenever Joe says we have to go to bed.
No, I mean, like, okay, so
That's the hard part about streaming
Well, it's
pinball
still
is
good
that
score.
once you start, you don't stop.
Bex, 118 million. That's better
Ball
than my
3.
best score ever.
Ball
Almost
3.
all in ball
And
3.
I got a free game.
Yeah.
I mean, I got one too from.
I mean,
high score.
Here's how I feel about this though: is like y'all drove all day. If you want to just be out of the car, having fun, hanging out, I want to hang out. But if you're tired, like, don't let me keep you up, right? 'Cause,
I have
like,
enough coffee to like keep me going for like ever.
Yeah,
But
like-
also I'm not gonna drink a bunch of coffee at night. That seems like a bad choice.
So the thing is that Tuesday is like my day off streaming, and so like I usually do a bunch of editing and other like hey everybody who's on payroll. I forgot to do payroll today, so I'm
oh,
gonna
you
do
have a payroll?
Yeah, for my mods.
Oh, you pay your mods?
Yeah, I feel
Sorry,
like that's
Nick.
like a thing that I should do. So hey, I see Yurgi's here. Yurgi, I'm gonna do payroll first thing tomorrow. Sorry.
Well, you guys have like lots of viewers. We get like, you know, pinball streams, like teeny tiny pinball streams. We're like, we get mods?
Yeah.
Mods?
It's like that meme from Meet the Millers or whatever. You get mods?
So do you just want to get under there with a wrench and like add a little bit of height to the back, or?
I like the jankiness.
Okay.
We're supposed to be janky, Joe. That's the thing, right?
Yeah. No. So the
We're
thing.
supposed to play an unlevel pin.
Yeah. So the problem is, so I had problems with one of my showers, and like there was like water coming in over there behind you, and like, yeah, it's just like a whole thing. And they got it fixed today, but like that ate my day. So, so like I have a bunch of stuff I have to do tomorrow. I was supposed to do today, but none of it's like at a particular time, and so I wake up to take Corinne to school, but then I could go back to bed, or we can go out for breakfast, or I can help you load in, or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Like, after you leave, I can take a nap if I
There
need
you
to.
go.
But you gotta drive, so I don't want to make you stay up late.
He gets to drive.
Okay.
I get to take a nap, which is what I did today. Well, 45 minutes. Manu, you're gonna pay your mod? Like, what does it? You're gonna pay Surreal? Janky Joe and the Fliptronics.
Yeah, Mahi0 says Joe doesn't use mods all the time. When he does, he pays him a decent rate.
That's
yeah.
good.
So that's the thing is, like, right now, I'm moderating my own chat, right? So my mods who are here are currently, I remove their powers when they're not on the clock so that they don't feel like they have to work, right?
Cool.
And then when they are working, though, like, I think
Do your mods get dental?
No, they don't get dental. But like, basically, I said I want to make sure everybody gets a living wage. So everybody
That's good.
makes like around 20 an hour minimum, and like it's based on like experience and things like that. Like, basically, I said, "What's your rate?" And I'm gonna consider that when I'm hiring you. So it's kind of a push your luck game too, where it's like, if somebody asks for a lot more than that, I might not hire them. But
Being Joe's mod pays more than my actual job.
now, in fairness, though, they only get like 6 to 8 hours a month. Because most of the streams that I do, I don't need a mod because I just moderate myself.
Makes sense.
You know, like I feel like though, if you're gonna hire someone to do a job, you should be able to do that job yourself, or you can't tell if they're doing a bad job or a good job.
Get some nice loops in there, Joe.
I know,
Thank
I'm
you.
just like, left ramp, right ramp, left ramp, right ramp.
When I talk about the value of labor, I'm very intuitive. It turns out. But like basically, you know, I feel like if people are going to volunteer somewhere, I want them to volunteer in their local communities,
Absolutely.
not for my for-profit venture. And so if they're going to be working though, I want them to make more than like, oh hey, I could work a shift at Panera, right? Like this is not a minimum wage job. Like running this community is too important to pay $7 an hour.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah, I don't need them all the time, but when I do need them, it's because I'm doing something that I have to concentrate on and can't watch the chat. And you know what? That deserves more than 7, you know? So,
Nice ball, Joe.
thank you.
That's
Good
good.
flow.
Appreciate
Joe
it.
never figured out that fans like helping the content providers they love. Yeah, but we should pay you too.
Well,
also.
that's the thing, though, is there's a difference between helping people, like, helping your friends who are on their way up versus, like, me, this is my job. If you don't have a business where you can pay your employees, you don't have a business, right? If I'm going to tell a judge that I'm running a business, I need to be able to show him, hey, here are my payroll records. And maybe Brandon Davey says the whole anti-cult thing too. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. There are 2 things that I need to make sure that a judge knows. I'm not running a cult, and I'm not running a scam. If you have people working for free for you, you're either running a scam or a cult a lot of times. And both of those would really hurt me on the custody thing.
Yeah, no.
And so, like, I'm potentially saving thousands or tens of thousands of dollars in legal fees by just paying people a fair wage.
Also, I'm really into learning about cults right now.
Oh, good.
So-
I'm trying really hard not to have one. But a lot of people like me anyway, and it's really annoying.
Well, no. But are you encouraging them to give you all of their money? Not that I've been encouraging them to give you their money.
No, yeah,
but
that's actually why I've been trying to like tell you to dial it back because like.
I can be calm.
Yeah.
Don't give Joe your money.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Buy yourselves dinner.
If you want to support the arts, you're welcome to support me or other people. Because here's the thing: is I like seeing other people's art. I like taking my daughter to see other people's art. I want to live in a world full of artists who are able to make whatever they want to make.
I come from an artist family, so it's like,
yeah.
Pay your artists, you guys. Go buy a mug at a craft fair.
There you go.
Don't give Joe your money. Go buy a mug at a craft fair. I love mugs. I love mugs so much.
Daniel Wiggins says moderation is good in moderation.
I like that.
Yeah. So
Moderation's good.
I hire moderators for the streams. Like the only time that I have a moderator who's not paid is when I do my VR streams because they make no money. They're not really a commercial venture. That's just more for me having fun messing around with the tech.
VR.
Yeah. So a Badger Spanner is temporarily modded for those streams. But like that's just an excuse for us to hang out in the mornings and like me to play some games I wouldn't get to otherwise.
Yeah.
You know, but like if I'm playing Minecraft, like that's my job to stream Minecraft. And so I want to make sure like if we've got somebody moderating, yeah, this is their thing. Because I've heard stories too. It's like the people who are moderating for free, They're like, oh yeah, I'm a free moderator for like 15 people's streams. So I had 3 streams on Saturday morning I was running at the same time. I'm like, no, look, if you're working for me, I'm paying you to moderate my stream and nobody else's. Like that's a value add for me to have the undivided attention of my moderators when they are working. And when they are not working, they can hang out and enjoy the stream completely stress-free. Like, there's nothing they could do to improve the stream. Because they don't have their powers. I turn them on and off, you know? And it works. It's a good system, I think.
I've creeped on some of Joe's art streams. I'm a real big, I really, like, art is my jam. It's something where at this point we literally have so much art, I don't have the wall space. I no longer have wall space to hang all of the art.
Well, and I will say, when you're in here, like, you'll notice a lot of the walls are kind of barren, but, like, this is, like, a new apartment. We got here in February, and, like, honestly, I was kind of originally hoping, like, okay, we'll move here in February, I'll save money for a condo, and we'll be out right away. Because this is, like, cheap graduate student housing. This isn't really meant for, like, a family. But at the same time, like, the cost of a new home has shot up in the last 6 months so incredibly. I'm looking at it now and I'm like, I'm gonna bring maybe I hire my own electrician because the landlord's guy isn't doing his job, and like if I'm gonna stay here for another year, it's like maybe I hire my own screen guy because like the screens all have holes in them and I've just been taping over them, but like the landlord isn't gonna fix them. Like, this isn't that kind of place, you know. Like, this is for very poor graduate students, and I have.
This is way nicer than where I was. Actually, you know what? So when I was in grad school, I literally bounced from let's see, my ex's apartment eventually to living with my parents. So I would say.
Dead Eyes art? Oh, the Dead Eyes. Nah,
Dead Eyes.
I have that's my art.
I don't know where we're gonna put all that creepy art, Wolfman.
I found a like $10 painting at a antique store of just this guy who looks like a businessman, old businessman, maybe.
But he's like 60s dead in the eyes.
But his eyes are all black.
You know what we didn't mention? I'm doing a bad job as a host. Art actually has a picture he got from Goodwill. It's like a big, like 30-inch diagonal painting of like this gorgeous landscape, and his mom like saw it at something like some random like Goodwill or something. Was like, oh, you should get this for your house. And he's like, yeah, it'd be good if it had like Godzilla in it or something. And so his mom went and printed out an inkjet Godzilla and like cut along with the craft knife so that he perfectly is like emerging from the sea.
Yes. Oh,
and so
love
just in his living room. I can't believe this didn't come up, but he's got this great picture where it's like, oh, that's a brilliant little seaside community, but also there's Godzilla.
Jordan wants to do that to a bunch of his art.
I do. I have like one with like ducks coming out of like a lake and like weeds and stuff, and I want to make it a duck hunt.
Oh, nice.
Like put some like like some pixelized like ducks and the dog like popping up behind it. But I've seen some good ones like snowy landscapes. And there's like an AT-AT in the background.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh no! I could have maybe nudged that, but like I'm just not confident enough on the nudge.
Well, this thing's on cardboard, so it should wiggle around pretty
Wolfman
easily.
says, put it in the bathroom staring at you when you do your business. So, another great piece of art that Art has in his house, now that he's not here, I can talk about it with impunity, is he has he got a handmade embroidery framed in his bathroom that says, please don't do coke in the bathroom.
I love doing that.
We have a sign in our bathroom that says, please keep the noise down, there are others working in the next room,
Nice.
like in the other room.
Yeah, and then I think the third thing, I need to get a picture of this when I'm over there for New Year's, is he's got, those like live, laugh, love type things?
Yes.
He's got something like that, except with the nuclear, what is it, nuclear waste site text down it, where it's like, this is not a place of honor, nothing of value is buried here, this will make you sick. Like it's in all these different fonts and like carved in wood, and he's got that up in his kitchen. It's just like and like I every time he gets something like that, I'm like, oh, I want that for my place. But the problem is we have all the same friends, and they'll go to his place, and then they'll go to my place and be like, Joe, did you just rip off art? And I'm like, yeah, maybe.
We have a bunch of cross stitch. Well, I've done a bunch of cross stitch that we have in the house that I've gifted to Jordan over the years. One of which Jordan, I'm so excited we're gonna have. That didn't dead bounce.
Had spin on it.
I'm excited we're going to have a Cactus Canyon because Ice Color did
did you pre-order
Yeah.
Cactus Canyon?
Yes.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay, 17 million. 20 million is within shooting distance.
You can do it. You can do it.
We're on ball 3. If you get the skill shot, that's 5 million right there. I haven't gotten it this whole evening, though. And I didn't get it now. But here, it's a building. Ball
Got
1.
2 more balls to lock.
Popping
Yeah.
through the thing,
Yeah, we got some more to do here.
Gosh, that is so cool.
Oh, it is. It is gorgeous.
I can't wait to see what Mezzle Mods does for mod stuff.
Yeah, let's just keep doing this. This is nice.
I'm sure there's like an achievement for it, like ramps.
And
Swoop.
nothing was lit. Oh, Kaiju Battle's
Yeah, I was
lit.
gonna say,
Get a battle.
So hitting the ramps lights Kaiju Battle.
Oh,
Destiny Kitten, I did I
did
figured
we
out
figure
like
out what Megalon was?
Yes, that is shoot some flashing shots.
Yeah, let's try shooting some flashing shots then.
I love cross stitch. Yeah, Thieva bought pinball.
Literally
We
just says, like,
got a
shoot
pinball
flashing
machine
shots.
to Joe Hill's
Shoot
house.
flashing shots for big points. That's it.
There we go. Hey, we're back up there. I don't think that was flashing.
There you
That one
go.
was. That one was not. That one wasn't. Come on.
Like we got flashing right ramp.
Yeah, I need to get it over to the right flipper, and I'm just not doing it.
Ooh,
Oh boy.
It's fun because you don't always need to flip that upper flipper, but you always want to.
You always want to.
It's just so fun.
Oh no, that's bad. Woo!
good save, good
You
save.
do not want that. You don't want to like not go through the building. If you get into the building partially and you don't get it, this loop is like getting me nothing. There we
Nice.
go.
There's ball 2. You got one more ball, I think, to lock.
Well, was that the last flashing shot? No, I gotta get that far left one. Ah, I forgot about that. That upper flipper will just interrupt you there. I feel like there's probably a pinball term for that when you flip from the left to the upper left and it like blocks it.
Oh, goodness only knows.
So you can do a thing called stage flipping that prevents that, where basically you're only flipping the bottom flipper and not the upper flipper.
Yeah, that's like where you press
It's
the
like a
button
half
halfway.
button.
Oh, you want
press,
that
yeah.
center shot real bad right now.
Yeah. Oh, I missed the time is up.
That's okay. That was just for
The left ramp.
the left ramp. So you really want that center shot.
No backseat gaming, Becca.
I know. I really just want Joe to beat you.
Probably.
It's nothing about you, Jordan. It's
I mean, he's going to off a bonus alone.
Oh well, I'm gonna have to. Let's see. Yeah.
let's see. Is it going to be bonus? Is it going to come to bonus?
Yeah, I think he's got a multiplier as bonus. So.
Hey, you got start Cecil strike.
Cities, tail whips, power ups,
That's a big
fighters.
bonus. That's already a big bonus.
Total
That's
bonus?
1 million. That's not gonna get me there.
34, that'll be me, right?
No, you're
No,
37.
38, right? I
okay.
think I need 38. Yeah, you
Ah,
had
You did, you did.
Almost got me.
If you like Twisted or Dark. I've seen Twisted Stitches. I love that book.
Yeah, I'm having so much fun tonight. Like, y'all, seriously, this is the best. I'm trying not to say that every game, but like, this is just fantastic. Let me do a quick PayPal check just in case. Like I said, like I know if I'm not streaming Minecraft, we don't get a huge amount of tips, but I do want to make sure that I thank everybody who does support the show.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, we got one. Oh, wow. Sorry. Thank you, Jared, for the 20 from a half hour ago. I just saw that now. What you do is what you do, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Jared. That's a great attitude. And that is going to put us 216 away from the Beetlejuice.
Blink.
That building is like...
Where are you going to go?
Like
Don't
when
that.
Jack was showing this, like the mechanism on stream, like my daughter and I were watching it on the TV, and I'm like, oh, that is so cool.
So new. I do appreciate that the guy who came up with the mech for the building has his name on the building on the front.
Oh yeah, is that his name? Mm-hmm. That's great. I love that they give the engineers and the designers credit.
Yep. It's Harrison Drake, right?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh, that makes sense. I was wondering how they
his
chose.
last name's Drake.
Drake Investments.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, and you know, George Gomez, well, you guys know this, but like, for those of y'all in the audience who don't know a ton about pinball, George Gomez started off just designing mechanisms, and, you know, now he's not quite running Stern, but he's
like the director of like...
He's like the head of the design team.
Stuff,
yeah.
He's super He's super cool.
I think I have like one more full game in me.
No, that's fine. Like I said, you guys
My
are...
feet are starting to hurt.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, if you want snacks, we can wait until after the stream to eat too. But like, I did buy a bunch of cheese, and we have...
I will 100% need a bunch of snacks after this.
Yeah, because Manu is always asking what charcuterie is. Apparently they don't have that in Brooklyn. Or San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Well, no, but he was from like Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha.
But yeah, he's like, he's never seen the word charcuterie before. I was like, well, you know what, I'm going to get some charcuterie for when Bex and Jordan visit. But like...
We'll confirm with him that we did in fact eat charcuterie.
Yeah. I should have rubbed that in his face when he was here earlier. I think he left, but...
You never know. He's like 2 time zones away.
Yeah.
He's still here. He's still here.
He's creeping.
He's creeping.
Yeah, he says it was Brooklyn where we ain't got it. Yeah. No, like, I actually have, like, let me go get...
Oh, go get some cheese. Yeah, go get some cheese.
I'm not going to get the cheese right away because I got to cut.
Left spinner's the hardest. Boom, did I get it? No.
But yeah.
Let's try it again.
So, so this was a Christmas gift from Badger Spanner. And so, like, basically you can put, like, your crackers and stuff out there. You get your cheese here. Is this held up? Yeah.
Yeah, we can see
and
that.
then you can have, like, the different, like, dips or sauces
Yeah.
and stuff. Like, this is a really nice charcuterie board. And I don't use it often because I don't have guests. It's got magnets that actually will, like, lock it in place when it's...
Magnets?
Yeah. So it's, like, magnets. More magnets.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. So yeah,
nice.
we haven't had the chance to use it very much, but yeah.
Trying to get those spins. I got the left spinner, but I didn't get the other ones.
Dang.
Okay, so I'm back up, right?
Yeah, it's ready for you. You're shocked that it is not in Brooklyn. You guys are famous for your delis.
Yeah, they probably just call it deli food. Okay.
I'm so glad you guys are enjoying watching us hang out.
Yeah, so there's that secondary skill shot if you don't over plunge. And it goes back past the King Caesar switch, I noticed.
I mean, I'm sure there's another name. Org. Magnets are so old, and yet that makes anyone's impressed. Magnets are really important in pinball. Everybody loves magnets. Brooklyn, where they mispronounce hero all the time. They call it gyros?
Gyro.
I'm like, it's gyro. Hero? Hero?
Hero.
Hero?
Hero!
Brandon, I'm glad.
That's a hard shot.
Yeah, it's like right at the end of the flipper when it's coming down like that.
I'm getting good at that one ramp right there, but it's never lit. So
well, if you keep making it, it lights your battle at the
Yeah.
spear.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing to know that shot.
yeah, no, and that's the thing is like with a game like this, like I played a lot of the Pro this weekend. This is my first time on the Premium. Well, I mean, we've been playing all night, but like tonight's my first night on the Premium. But yeah, like that's one of those things. Like you gotta dial this stuff in as you play it. You get a sense of it. You know what works. You know what doesn't work for you. And like a lot of it's about just building intuition.
It is so much about like developing flipper skills. It is so interesting because the best pinball players that I see, it is something where like they know how, it's not even so much like they're good at pinball, it's they know how to adapt to playing a different machine. Mm-hmm. Oh, Anastasia, what are you cooking? What are you baking? Anastasia is baking and we're in an excellent edition. Yeah, we're not eating gyroscopes, Devin.
Didn't Keith say he was worried people weren't going to like this pin?
I think so.
Didn't you?
Keith, Ellen.
I think he
there we
did.
go.
We like briefly talked to him at Expo.
Oh, that's cool. That was the skill shot that but I didn't get it on the.
You're like, I wanted that 7 balls ago.
I could have used that at any point. Except now. Come on, give me credit. No!
Oh.
Yeah, so I have to try not to do the Anna thing. Just shake the machine like, ah!
It's like I'm not allowed to. So normally we have like a rig and it's like directly over, and so I can't move it. Jordan told me I'm not allowed to do that because I knocked the rig over.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Charcuterie of board, says Jill Jackson, who is also a big MPT3K fan. It is so fun seeing all the folks who come out for MPT3K every Friday. Also, like, I mean, we hang out in my Minecraft streams all the time, but like, it's like, this is a pinball stream. I don't want to say it's my pinball stream. It is on my channel, but it's like, it's our pinball stream. But like, I normally have zero ownership of pinball streams. Let alone
You got to stream in the pinball category today.
I know, I'm streaming in the pinball category and everything.
Gosh, it's always super. Oh, no. I'm like, no.
Did you tilt or what happened?
No. It was just trying to go down the out lane. It's got a little bit of a right lean.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. And so I was trying to keep it from going out the out lane. Jordan, it leans to the right.
Oh, does it?
It does.
Okay.
Samurai Cop. Manu, I was thinking
I love
about
Samurai
the island of Dr. Moreau.
Which she hasn't seen.
Which I haven't seen, so I'll have to watch it first with like Val Kilmer and Marlon Brando, but it sounds heinous.
Because we listened to a How Did This Get Made podcast today on the drive.
We just got a tip from Ahime. Thank you, Ahime. That is going to put us 191 away from the entrance of the Beetlejuice. Although Jordan's on his last game, so we probably won't get there. Let's just be realistic about that.
I mean, if y'all ramp it up, I'll go for another.
Okay, Jordan says if we make $191, he'll do another game.
I'm a team player.
We're team players, you guys.
Yeah, tips are welcome.
We're only on ball 2.
Payball.me/showhills.
We also accept life tips. Please feel free to tell us.
That was an amazing save.
Sorry, I missed it.
Oh, it's all good.
Life tips don't go on the abacus, though. That's
No,
yeah.
that is not a financial thing. You don't get any.
Wait,
Trains.
where's trains?
Where are trains?
Where do you
How
get
do you
trains?
get trains?
Trains?
Oh, yeah.
Right? I'm like, two
Wait,
trains. How do you
trains?
get trains? You got trains.
Well, you know, this is how I do now. Alright, what city do I want to stray? Let's go Paris. Oui.
Might you like the Gumby asset? The I think we just ripped that from YouTube, you
Continue
guys.
with
Oh, really? You didn't make that video?
No, we did not.
Oh, okay.
What video?
The Gumby, the dancing.
yeah, right.
No, we took that from the internet. He picks up a train and he throws it back down, of course. Oh, Gil Jackson. I don't know how to get trains.
I just love seeing the building move with the ball popping out of it. It's so cool.
No.
Oh, wow. That was a good save.
Okay.
I know, Jordan, you're just hitting your stride. No wonder your feet hurt. You're not wearing shoes.
Well, I took them off because they were hurting.
Oh.
You know, that's my microphone. I was gonna say, I've got this this foam standing mat from Costco that I use in the kitchen.
Ooh, look at that foam standing mat, Jordan.
Ooh, that should be fine.
Okay. Life tips. You get trains at the train station. Thank you, Devin.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stand on the nice mat.
Yeah, stand on the nice mat.
No, come stand on the nice mat. Isn't this
Oh,
nice?
that's nice. That's a nice mat.
Yeah, because like, I mean,
Ooh, it's bouncy.
it fills the entire kitchen basically.
Go Godzilla.
Which says a lot about the kitchen size.
I know, this is such a full
Here comes
mat
the
in the
building.
kitchen. I
Yeah.
know, I also real bouncy.
But like in any other space, it's like, oh, that's a lot. That's not very big. Woo!
Donate life tips. If you lock eyes with another driver, don't race them. If it's a cop. Yeah, don't race the cops, you guys.
Like, what sucks is on an Everett, I don't have access to my red spinner.
Oh, that sucks.
It's alright.
You got some spinner there.
I don't know if I beat Everett or not. I got an
Good night, Mr. Hardlock.
Right, Mr. Hardlock. Yeah.
Hi, Mile does things. Mill does things.
I'm trying to shoot the building.
Your building's not lit.
I told you to shoot the building.
Well, don't dirty pool the building because you'll break it.
Right.
Hi, Draco Wolf. I'm doing great. Nice to meet ya. Ugh, it's like that sea shot on Jurassic Park.
Now the building's lit.
Oh, now you get to get your destruction jackpot.
What we got? What we got?
Godzilla's heat ray is building.
Only 5.6. How do you build that thing like super high?
I don't know. Ask Laserlos. He's really good at that.
Right. Too early. Or too late on that one.
That's such a hard shot.
Cop that would challenge kids to a race and is super fun. That sounds like an awesome cop.
Nope. Oh. Oh!
2 good saves this game. And a drain. Damn it.
Okay.
I had 2 like near Lazarus saves down that center.
Lucky.
Like, I know you can hit both flippers to skip this, but I feel like it's almost rude because it's like Jordan worked hard for this.
That's fine. This is only ball 2.
No, I know, but like the score, like.
Oh, Joe, you got a tip. Right here.
Oh, hey, Anastasia, thank you for the 5. It says, don't have much right now, but y'all are making my evening. Wish I could give you pie. And that's actually 2 5s. You might have done that by mistake, but if YouTube's showing it twice, you gave $10, so thank you. That's going to translate to 10 US Abacus speeds. Boom! That puts us 181 away from the emergence of the Beetlejuice. So here we go. Ball 2, Jordan's at 65 million. My best score ever is 93 million. I need to hit the skill shot. Wow.
It happens.
Wow, that's the worst I've ever done on that.
High school cop had to challenge kids in the Super Trench body Mustang. Fox body.
If you were a cop, that's what you would do.
Probably. I'm totally changing this to all
Oh, I
of
forgot to move the mat
Yeah?
underneath me.
Yeah, we can
I'm
hold.
taking these braids out.
No, hey,
I keep messing
Becca,
with
get up. I'm going to move this underneath the...
Yeah. Get comfy, get comfy.
This is what it's for, really.
Do it. We got one at home. It's super comfy.
There are pros on the plus side. It generated positive youth penalty. In my side, he was encouraging street drags. Yeah, everybody needs a good street drag. Let's see how these braids turned out.
Okay.
If you race a cop, they have
That's
to
so
tell
wavy.
you. I know. It's let's see. We'll get the rest of it out later. It's fine.
You can go unibraid.
No, I actually can't braid my own hair very well unless I like braid it to the side because it's really hard. There we go.
If you race a cop, they have to tell you.
Look how wavy it is, you guys. Look how wavy. Oh, that's nice.
You're your own wavy guy.
I know. You should learn how to braid my hair, Jordan.
I'm good.
Please.
I'll get you like a braid-o-matic
There's
machine.
no. That's not how that works.
Well, that means we need to invent one.
Coming around. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I think I'm the only person here who can't braid their hair.
Yeah. Well, I can't braid my own hair. I can braid my daughter's hair. I know mechanically how to
just
do
physically,
it.
like.
But like, yeah, I need somebody else to braid my hair.
I don't
Yeah,
have-
I needed that
I don't
too.
have
So my
hair.
friend braided my hair into pigtails a couple nights ago, but I keep messing with the ends. So hair braiding is a skill. Like yeah. Neon Gaming Net says that you should learn to braid my hair.
Okay.
Good night, mice.
I'll come back.
But yeah, Anastasis says, oops. Well, thank you anyway, Anastasis. We still appreciate you. Okay. So, for those of y'all who don't watch a lot of pinball, just so you know, when you're already doing good, it is easy to keep doing better because you have probably hit a bunch of shots that are going to set you up to activate things later.
Yep.
And so, like, Jordan being in the lead by 40,000 points might seem good, but what you don't necessarily see is, like, how close he is to getting even further away.
And then the other thing that's interesting in is tournaments is if you accidentally basically do everything too early. So like, let's say for example, like Jurassic Park, there is the T-Rex multi-ball. And if you accidentally get into that and then drain it, even while you're just building up your T-Rex multi-ball, like you lose access to that when other people might have it.
Yeah.
Late stream, yeah. Goran's still here.
Yeah, welcome back, Goran. apparently Gordon is not ready for our Monster Bash competition.
No? Let's keep going over. I made no progress last time. Hit that middle spinner. Crap.
Yeah, we're just here late. I know it's late, but it's fun. That's the problem with pinball is that there's always that.
One more.
There's the feeling whenever you're playing a game like the one more. I want to play one more. I just want to play one more. I want to play one more. And this game does that.
Well, and like it's not like I said, the thing I like about pinball is I start getting in this feedback loop. Like if I have to go to bed, I will just drain all 3 balls in a row.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm not doing that now.
No.
So, but you guys had a big drive. You had a big day. I'm not going to keep you up.
Oh no,
But I'm doing okay. Like this 20-something thousand I got.
Ooh, you got a new achievement,
Hey,
Jordan.
congrats.
I think I beat Ebra.
You did. You got Paris.
I can summon an ally, but it's just...
Is the sound doing the thing again? I don't know.
No, that was the Insider Connect sound this time.
Gordon, we're playing with the glass on. I'm not a monster. It's really loud.
Joe, you developed a big of an echo. Yeah, I might be too close to Bex.
Yeah, that's true.
Like we're both standing over the chat so we can read it more easily.
I like to read chat.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, Darth Vorthan, happy Monday, Tuesday, happy days. Sarif says, how do you like this game compared to others you played recently? I feel like, this is gonna sound weird. I feel like in some ways, in the last 10 years, a lot of video games have gotten better because they figured out how to take all the things people like and to remove the frustrations. And like, this game is streamlined. This game just naturally plays well. Even when you aren't playing well, the game feels good. Like it's a joy generation device in a way that early pinball machines aspired to be. But like they didn't have the math and engineering and computational skills to get all the angles right. Like they nailed it on this.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
This game, they nailed it. Like
It's so good.
Beat Ebra.
I'm so proud of you, Jordan. You defeated Ebra.
Thank you. I hit my spinners.
And once again, this is not a sponsored stream. I bet nobody who works at CERN has ever heard my name or knows who I am.
I definitely told a few people.
Oh, well, thank you.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I think
Well, that's
so.
kind of you. But yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, I'm not a big deal in pinball. I'm not a deal at all in pinball. This is my first ever pinball stream. We are coming in hot with Godzilla Premium, thanks to Fliptronic Text and Word. So thank you again.
Every person in pinball is a big deal in pinball.
I think we're just getting echoey.
Yeah.
It's cool.
We're projecting.
Welcome to Mystery Joy Generation Device Theater 3000. Just rolls off the tongue. Yes, Manu, it does.
MGGDT3K.
Oh, come on! No!
Jordan, you can still beat Becca.
You can still beat me. The opportunity is still there.
Oh boy, that hurt. It's like, oh no, I'm not gonna make the loop.
See, what's going to happen is that we're going to go up and go to bed, and then like 4 o'clock in the morning, we're just gonna click. We're gonna hear it turn on, and it's gonna be like Joe, 4 o'clock.
No, I won't get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, but like I will let Corinne know. Like she knows if she wakes up before 6 a.m., she's not allowed to watch TV or play video. She has to go back to bed. So she wakes up at 5:40. She has to go back to bed. She wakes up at 6. She can come down and do this. Now the thing is, I realized when I was watching Manu's stream, I was in the middle of the Rift Theater one time. And so normally there's like a little breakfast table right where the pinball machine is, right? And I'm sitting at this little breakfast table, full attention on riffing. And my daughter sneaks up behind me.
You beat me.
Well,
You did.
GG anyway.
GG, yeah.
My daughter sneaks up behind me because she wants to look at the clock on the oven to see if it's 6 a.m. yet. And it is like midnight. But I didn't know she was there, and I'm focused on riffing. And I just scream, and I turn to her, and she's screaming, and I'm screaming. And she's like, Daddy, why are you screaming? And I'm like, because you can't sneak up on me like that.
Manu did that to me 3 times.
And yeah, you can't sneak up on me like that.
Wait, are we playing again?
I thought you said you have one more.
I can do
Was that one more?
No,
Was that
one more.
Okay. So anyway, so she's like, I was coming to see what time it was to see if I could watch TV yet. I'm like, no!
It's midnight!
It's midnight! You can go back to bed. And I'm like, how many times a night do you come down here to look at the clock? And she's like, I don't know, 2 or 3. And I'm like, okay. At that point, I'm like, okay, I didn't want to get her a clock for her room that would like light up and like, she can't sleep if there's any light in the room, you know? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get you a little Casio watch that has like a light function on it.
Sorry, Manu and I are having a discussion. He said
No, that's
2
fine.
times. 2, 3.
2 times?
He thinks he only scared me 2 times. He
Sorry,
scared me 3 times.
Anastasia.
You definitely got it. 3 times.
Anastasia.
Thank you, Anastasia, for your support. But yeah, like, yeah, no, so I got her,
I'll watch this thing.
no, she's got a wristwatch now, and so she can check the time and not come down before 6 a.m. But like, I was like, you cannot be walking to the kitchen several times a night to see if it's time to wake up and watch TV. Like, that's not okay. Well, and the thing is, this was worse. So like, once people started getting vaccinated and stuff, like we started going out to parks again.
Yeah.
But like, initially we didn't really know a lot about like how people get COVID or things like that. So we were avoiding going outside too much even, like we weren't leaving the apartment. But now I'm trying to get her like after school, she gets like an hour of like outdoor activity at a park or something every day. And she's sleeping a lot better. No, I think it was just like, you know, when kids aren't getting their, I think, was the empty one mine?
Oh, yeah. Wait, where was mine?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, no. Wait, maybe mine's by the one by the abacus.
Yes, that's probably
I
yours.
refilled mine. Yeah, so maybe the empty one is yours. Sorry. Yeah, I forgot I got a Jack and Coke.
I'm so glad we're all vaccinated because we're all about to start drinking each other's drinks.
Okay. So to be clear, I'm going to put mine on my MacBook. Don't spill it.
We will not spill it. We will stay far away from the...
No! That was,
Rude. It like...
Oh, I almost lost that twice.
I will say, Gil Jackson, the best I sleep, now that I've been playing pinball for like hours every day for the past, I don't know, 5 days, I sleep really well at night.
I think it helps to be on your feet. Like, that's the number one thing about the VR streams is like just being on VR for 2 hours a day where I'm walking around and I'm holding stuff and whatnot. It really does just help.
VR is healthy. You heard it here first.
This is the Stern Radio Network reporting live from Tokyo. 30-story
Dang it.
tall monster has just walked out of the ocean.
But yeah, no, so I've been, you know, once I was able to get vaccinated and we had a better idea of how this stuff works, because for a while, like, the parks were just straight up closed, you're right.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
and
you weren't supposed to go to the playground, they were taped off, you know? But now, like, that's all reopened, and, like, she wears her mask when she's there, so even if she's, like, near other kids, it's not as high risk. But, like, well, and we try to get out, too, because, like, to walk around and look at like Halloween and Christmas decorations in the winter. Because like in the winter it's like, well, it's cold, but like you can go out after dinner and see all the cool like lights and stuff, you know? And that sort of thing helps her sleep.
Where are you gonna go?
20 Knockout 1069 says, Joe needs a pinball machine so he can add in pinball streams. This is great. Thank you. I'm working toward that. Like, honestly, this is one of those things like, I know the Hot Nuts folks are always like, Joe, why haven't you gotten a pinball stream yet? Get a pinball stream, but like, or get a pinball machine.
Not as easy as you think it is.
Yeah, no, it's expensive. Like, but like, here's the thing: is I've been streaming since 2008. If I get a pinball machine in 3 years,
Boom.
you know what? I'm gonna be happy with it for a long time, right? Like, you know, I don't do stuff that I need to rush into, you know.
No.
But like, this is an oasis in a desert of not having a pinball machine in my apartment.
It's really nice to have them at home. Like, I don't think I could ever go back to a life without having a pinball machine inside.
Well,
now that I've had them inside, like, my home for several months.
Well, and here's the thing, too, is even if I can't get, like, several grand together at once,
Yeah.
you know, maybe I could, like, if you guys have extras in storage or something, maybe I could just rent one from you for a few hundred a month. I don't know what the fair market rate is.
I don't know if we're ever going to drive
Depending on
another
title,
pinball machine.
200-300 is about average.
Yeah, so that's the thing, though, is, like, I feel like we made about $200 this stream, right?
Yeah.
No, the thing is, you guys are guests. This is a special stream,
Sure.
so maybe it's above average. But
Yeah.
like, if I had a pinball machine and I streamed it 2 or 3 times a week,
Yeah.
I could get 2 or 3
Oh, this is Joe's ball.
Yeah. Sorry, I was. Just,
It's fine. I just get excited.
I'll tell you, I mean, like, pinball is just like part of the outlet.
Thanks, Barracuda.
Chatting with people in the stream. So, I mean, for us, it's just like we're not trying to show off any particular like gameplay, I guess.
Yeah.
Like we're not like, hey, we're gonna get wizard modes and be all hardcore and get high scores. Like we're gonna flip on pinball and talk with everybody else.
Well, but that's what I want. Is I want to do a show where I have like my friends over. Oh,
It's coming. And Saf, you get the machines into apartments carefully and also using a stair climber.
yeah,
That
Jordan
helps a lot.
Jordan has a like dolly with a motor in it.
Yeah, it's got little like legs basically, so it'll crawl stairs.
I didn't know it existed.
It's like an
Yeah.
appliance dolly.
Yeah, it went up. Yeah, it's an appliance dolly that climbs stairs with like it's got a battery and a motor and like a bunch of cool stuff.
It's
like,
super neat.
It's super neat. Like,
All right.
They are.
Is it
I shouldn't have
gauche?
taken the
Is it
hair out.
gauche to ask how expensive that was? Like, I'm assuming that's like
No, we don't care.
$1300.
So that one I got for about that, but it was at an estate sale.
Oh, nice.
So they normally retail brand new for about $2,200-$2,400.
Woo.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gauche. I think that we should talk more about money because nobody wants to talk about money, and it's like we should not be stigmatizing having conversations about finances. Like it's like salary discussions. Like share it because what you don't share can come back to haunt you later.
And that's one of the reasons that, like, I might not talk about my particular staff member's pay
Yeah,
grades or
yeah.
whatever, but like in general, people are making about $20 an hour tomorrow. And like if you don't know that, you can't negotiate that somewhere else.
Absolutely.
And so I'm happy to talk about numbers, but like some people aren't comfortable with that, and I don't want to put you in a weird place because you're my guest.
So pinball streaming, for those interested, is probably about the worst ROI
It's
for
so
any
bad.
streaming category or hobby.
Yeah.
If you think about it, because you not only have to have the machine, you also have to have a good like HD playfield camera.
Yeah.
Like nice face camera. Then you also usually have to have either a square camera or something to direct capture that.
Yeah.
It's ready for you, Jordan.
So you need at least something capturing 3 or 4 different sources.
The thing I love about pinball streaming is from a technical standpoint, you're dealing with high velocity objects in a low light environment.
Yes.
And like, I always want to upgrade my tech game, even if my overlays and like a lot of my stuff behind the scenes isn't super refined. I'm really curious about pushing the boundaries of the technology because that's like where the art is, right? And so it's like, if I have high speed, low light cameras, I could probably do a lot with it in pinball and in other things,
You don't necessarily need like high speed, like 60 frames per second is pretty standard for a playfield camera. And the lighting usually comes from external lighting. So like we have pin stadiums, so they're specifically built for pinball machines.
Yeah.
And they're built to magnetize to these side rails, these metal side rails.
Oh, interesting.
And to be portable, at least for streamers. It's specifically built for streamers. Because normally you put the lights inside. There are like pin stadiums you put on the inside here.
MPG3K says pinball streaming is a flatlined income generator.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing: is I will tell people all the time, give money to Manu. Manu is doing amazing stuff
Yeah,
in
Manu's
streaming.
has been a really good resource for the pinball community.
As somebody who was like, I had this streaming hobby that like my spouse didn't Oh, I finally got that.
You got it.
I got
you
it.
finally
Skill
got it.
Yeah. As somebody whose like spouse didn't understand the utility of streaming, it's like, you know what? Anything I can do to send money Manu's way to help him justify this, if it comes up. I'm not saying his spouse is the same way, but like, if he's in a
thanks,
situation
man.
where he has to like say like, hey, yeah, I spent this amount of money, but like I'm making this amount of money. I want that to be the easiest conversation. Like, I want him to be like, yeah, I'm in the black by several $100s a month. Like, like Manu works so hard, and like he creates so many things that create so many great experiences for people. Yeah, like people really. No, that's the thing though, Manu, is like I don't want this to be something that you have to justify. I want it to be something where you're like, hey, you want to pay for this Palm Springs vacation? I can pay for it out of my streaming. Like, that was that vacation. Like, And like, I really try to encourage people, like, don't just go to Mystery Pinball Theater 3000, but like, throw money at Manu. You know, I can do that for other people in a way I can't do that for myself. I don't feel comfortable doing that for myself the way Bex is doing it for me tonight, you know?
It's also interesting because, someone said, like, we're not streaming for the income or anything.
I don't know anybody who streams in pinball.
There's one person, but...
Well, it's his job.
It's his job, but for the majority, like, all of us don't really stream as an income, but as a hobby. Which leads to different things, because it breaks some of the, like, I guess the Twitch norms of, like, we're trying to talk about other streamers all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, letting people talk about, like, how their new stream is coming out. Or, like, you know, what they're trying to do to figure things out, what they might need to grab.
Oh, dang it. I was like, I have a battle lit, I have a third ball lock, and I was like, I can do it, I can do the stack, I can do the thing.
I had heated discussions in the beginning.
Okay. So, once again,
it is 12:30 at night.
It's 12:30 at night. Y'all drove a lot today. Should we call it a night now?
I think so.
Okay, so I'm going to see who we can raid real quick over here. But thank you to everybody who showed up.
I do know George is on.
Is George
is on.
Don't panic flip. Wait, no, that's... Okay, hold on. This is showing up weird for some reason. Oh. Yeah, George is on.
The Stern Radio Network signing off.
Stern Radio Network.
I know, it makes me giggle.
Oh, whoops. I'm trying to copy his thing so I can /raid him, and instead I'm pasting my PayPal link. Which is a good reminder to me. Let me double check, make sure we didn't miss any tips at the end of the night that I need to acknowledge, because my alerts stop going off at a certain point in the evening, because it's like, you should be asleep.
Yeah, mine does that too.
Yeah. But anyway, folks, we're going to go ahead and raid George. Don't panic flip.
George.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight, and hanging out with Joe while we drag a machine into his not
break
kitchen.
It all down and repack it in the morning.
I am so thrilled. I am so...
At least I can pack the streaming up tonight.
Yeah.
But
well, because I will be useless to you this late at night.
Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead and raid... when you get there, say howdy, y'all. Joe Hills and Fliptronic raid here.
yeah.
How fun is that?
It's super fun.
It's so fun. This has been so much fun.
It was a blast.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So we're going to, like, eat a bunch of cheese and break this down and, like, watch George for a little bit. I hope you hang out with us there. So, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee, joined by Bex and Jordan. Any final words?
Go out and play some pinball.
Yeah, go out and play some pinball, you guys.
There are local places that need support, too.
And keep adventuring. Okay, I just hit raid now. So hit stop streaming over here.